it's going to be a good one. But no, I don't think we get in the 60s tonight.
So they lost 48-7 to the Birkmanette Bulldogs, and that's a team on their schedule later on. What's your thoughts on that game?
Well, I saw that score Friday night, and I was really surprised. I didn't think Burke would beat them 48-7. And you go back and you watch the film, and that's a really good ball game. It's a really close ball game, the Bridgeport Burke game, and there's 8 turnovers between both teams in that game. Bridgeport had a chance to make that a ball game really throughout. They just kept shooting themselves in the foot, and I don't think that score was reflective of how close that ball game was. So we're not reading too much into that score.
So does Bridgeport sling it around as much as they did last year? Or
no,
what are we looking at for the Bulls tonight?
So through 2 scrimmages and one game, they're 50-50 right on the dot, and they want to get the ball into their running back's hands. Number 14, he's a good player for him, probably their best player. He's a returning starter. They're going to want to get him the ball as much as possible. They want to run a bunch of inside-outside zone, GT, and then run some quick strings with him. So they're not going to throw it around, down the field as much as maybe they did last year. I don't see them doing that, but they're going to try to run between the tackles a little bit more with that kid.
So what about the Jackrabbits? We're going to do just kind of like we did last week, same stuff until we get it down and all? Or
well, we want to get better at what we're doing, but at the same time, there's things that we have to change too. So I think tonight you'll see some changes on the defensive line and some things that we're doing with our backers and our safeties, possibly putting in the box, maybe depending on the formation. So there will be some different things you'll see.
Well, I know you saw the film and you watched it a whole lot closer than Brant and I did in the press box, of course, but one kid I saw making a lot of plays out there, and he hadn't played since junior high, I believe. I thought Hunter Fluid played a pretty good ball game last week.
He did. Hunter's he's learning on the go, and that's a big jump whenever you haven't played football since junior high, and you go out and you start playing varsity football. It's not an easy thing to do. So I have a lot of respect for him and what he's able to do, and I'm happy he's playing for us. So, but he's one of those kids for us he's getting better each week. Week 1. Varsity football, and then there's Graham lined up in front of you, and I think the game's going to be. He's going to get better every week, I think. So I think you're going to see that for sure.
So you have a learning curve for the players on the sideline. Is it kind of a learning curve for the coaches as well? To everybody, let's do this, let's do that. Why aren't we doing this? Or you're hearing stuff from up above, and you're hearing stuff from the guys on the field too. How do y'all get along on the sideline?
I think that we've meshed well, and we really build a good game plan going in through the week. We work long hours. We work on the weekend. We talk about this saying this isn't something that we just show up on Friday and hope that works. So it's something that has been talked about, been discussed, and that we feel really well about. So. But no, the coaching staff's meshed really well, and then we have a common goal and common philosophies on how we think things should look, and there's reasons behind it.
Well, let's remember that the game is at 7:30 tonight, and Jake, you better be there. That's all I got to say.
Jake will be there.
Do you get the flag? How many times did you carry it up and down the field last week, Jake? 2 or 3 times, or what? Okay. Well, tonight we want it about 5 times, okay? 5 or 6 times tonight.
I hope Jake sleeps really good tonight. He's worn out.
Yeah, I hope he is too. I hope he's worn out and sweaty and all that good stuff. So Jackrabbits do take on the Bridgeport Bulls tonight at Jackrabbit Stadium about 7:30, and hope everyone's there, and they need all the support they can get. And, well, Tyler, let's talk about the rest of the sports at Bowie High School and others. Volleyball team, I believe, went to Nocona last weekend and fared pretty well. I know they got in the gold bracket, and I've seen some of the things that Coach Sanders has said in the paper and other ways. They got a lot of new players on there, so they're trying to mesh and getting close to district for them, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's the main goal, is just getting ready for district competition. And, there's going to be, in any sport, in any season, there's highs and lows, and, you're trying to build that team and how they're going to ride those highs and lows and react to good things, react to bad things. So I think that they're excited for district. They're going to keep building towards district, and I'm ready to see them compete. I know they might have a couple new players on that and some new faces, but there's still a lot of talent on that team.
When the team tennis had their first meet out here, or first, whatever you want to call it, match, whatever you want to call it, out here the other night, And I mean, that's a pretty exciting new thing. And I mean, that coach, what's her name?
Coach Booth.
Booth.
Yep.
She, how do you like that? I mean, she's pretty fired up about what she does now.
She's passionate about it. She's invested in these kids, and we went out there and watched them play, and I was impressed watching those kids play, and a good little crowd too. So I think that's something we can continue to build on, and just another opportunity for these kids to compete.
Well, that's awesome. Can't wait to see what happens next week and tonight. And out.
Thank you.
And good luck tonight. And bring us back a win. We'll talk about it next week right here.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brant, for coming out. Jake, thanks for coming out. Mr. Enlow, thanks for coming out. And should be a great game tonight at Jackrabbit Stadium. Hope everyone's there. Until next week. So long, everyone.
KNTX's coverage of Bowie Jackrabbit football continues now with the pregame show. Tonight's pregame show is brought to you by Cross Timbers Title. We'll send you live back to the stadium for tonight's pregame show right after this. When you need professional title work done, call on the professionals at Cross Timbers Title, located at 304 Cummins in Bowie. Cameron Gunter and his associates can help you with your abstract and title work. They offer title insurance and title searches, as well as e-closings, business and residential real estate closings, and oil lease searches. You can always depend on Cross Timbers Title for accurate, courteous, and professional service. Cross Timbers Title at 304 Cummins in Bowie.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jackrabbit Stadium, where the Jackrabbits getting ready to take on the Bridgeport Bulls. Another beautiful night for football here at Jackrabbit Stadium. Scott Weber alongside Brant Ferris for another Jackrabbit home game. And Brant, Jackrabbits didn't get off to a very good start last Friday night, but hopefully things will turn around here tonight.
Absolutely, and the quality of opponent will probably have a little bit to do with that, Graham. We've said it all along is Graham's a really good opponent, and I think you're going to see them put 50-plus on a lot of teams this year. So that'll be interesting to take a look at. But Bridgeport coming off of a loss to Burke Burnett, 48-7, I believe, was the score there. And so I think there was something like somebody said 6 or 8 turnovers or some kind of crazy number like that in the turnovers. So I think as long as the Jackrabbits take care of the football tonight, I think we'll be looking at a win.
Well, let's hope so. Last year it was a little bit different than what I think we'll expect here tonight. Last year it was 63-62, I believe, and back and forth the whole way, and the old extra point bugaboo bit us again, and that could have turned the whole season around for us. But anyway, we got beat 63-62 over at Bridgeport last year, and
had lots of 15-yard penalties in that.
We sure did. And we slung it around the whole game, that game, and I'm sure it's going to be different here tonight. And I know Chad Hansen talked to when he talked to Coach Martinez this week in his Bridgeport coaches show on KNTX this week. Said that Chad asked him. He said it's going to be more like 10-7 this year than it was 63-62 last year, and he said, I don't know about that. So we'll see what happens here tonight. But Brant, we talked about it in the coaches show this morning out live at Longhorn. Jackrabbits took a big loss with the loss of Jorge De Leon with his broken leg, and it'll be interesting to see who steps up in that spot.
It sure will, and I guess our listeners will know when we know, because we'll run that first offensive play. We'll know who replaced him. But I think this ball game is going to be one on the defensive side of the football. Cole Pritchard is the number 14 that Coach Price was talking about. He was their running back last year. He ran the ball 23 times for 255 yards and 3 touchdowns. So we've got to find a way to stop him. He's now their quarterback. So that kind of gives him an extra something that we've got to pay attention to and be able to try to stop Cole here tonight. I think that's going to be the key to victory.
Well, if he's better than Thompson was last week, then we're in some deep trouble there tonight. I know that much. So it'll be interesting to see how sophomore Raider Man has grown up just in the last week. Now he's got one game of varsity experience underneath his belt. He knows what it takes. The speed of the game and all. Now it'd be interesting to see how he reacts tonight.
It sure will, and you're right. Growing up in that week, that certainly will do it. Playing a quality opponent right out of the gate like Graham, that will force you to grow up in a hurry, force you to understand how fast the game really moves. And coming from a JV football to a varsity football, there's a big step right there. And I think we're going to see Raider grow up this season. I hope he grew up a whole lot over this past week.
I think he will too. And we saw really not a whole lot go well for our offense last week. Our defense, held up for as long as they could, but they stayed a lot. They spent a lot of time on the field last week, and the offense is going to have to get some first downs and keep our defense. Because we talked about it before. It's mainly the same players. Offense and defense. So, we got to, but still, we got to have some rest somewhere.
Yeah, got to have some rest, got to have some sustained drives, like Scott was saying. And, to me, I feel like we threw the ball a whole lot last week when we could have run the ball, kept the clock running, and limited their offensive opportunities to put points on the board and increased ours. And so I feel like maybe that's something that maybe the Jackrabbit coaching staff might have looked at this week. Let's see if we can't do some more handoffs. I know they got Tucker Jones involved a lot coming on the jet sweeps. But one running back that we didn't see a whole lot of until the second half is Justin Clark, and Justin Clark did a great job. In that second half, he was averaging nearly 5 yards a carry. And so that's one of those things that I feel like maybe the coaching staff can do and help maintain some of these drives and keep those guys on the field.
I was just about to bring up Justin's name and what he meant to us last year until he got hurt, and here he is, the captain here tonight, and man, he's one of those players that's just the heart and soul of this football team.
He sure is, and we said it last year: as Clark goes, we go.
Yeah.
And then this year we look up there and he's hadn't run the ball until the second half at all, and at halftime we were wondering where he was or what's going on or anything like that, and so. Then in the second half he gets some touches and does a really good job. But I think his main role is on the defensive side of the football this year.
I think so too. And the captains are going to the middle of the field now. As the captains for the Jackrabbits tonight, taking Jorge's place out there is Jacoby McGregor. Nice to see Jacoby getting the captain seat tonight, along with Will Cross, Cooper Hammer, and Justin Clark. And we'll get the Bridgeport captains for you here in a little bit, as they're meeting right in the middle of the Rabbit at midfield here at Jackrabbit Field. Beautiful night. It is a little windy here tonight, as flags are. I guess we're waiting when the national anthem is played to raise the flags here tonight. But it is a little windy here tonight, and the captains for the Bulls, we'll get them as they run off the field. I think one of them is number 1.
Number 1, Abel Valdez. Number 11, Tyler Anglin. And number 42, Augustus Arnold.
So I didn't even see who got the flip. Did you?
Nope.
I'm trying to look for captains. So anyway, we'll know when you know, or you'll know when we know, one way or another. So while we send it back to the station for about 2 minutes, 2-minute timeout, we'll be back with our opening kickoff. When we return, the Jackrabbits take on the Bridgeport Bulls here at Jackrabbit Stadium. Jackrabbits trying to get their first win of the season here in the second game of the season. So we'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Friday night lights and Jackrabbit football, 2 things that our town lives for and Barron Brothers is proud to be a part of. Season after season, year after year, North Texas farms and families have come to count on Barron Brothers for cattle and horse feed, fertilizer, and even supplies for your pets. Barron Brothers has 5 locations to serve you, with one on Highway 59 South right here in Bowie. Or go check us out at barronbrothers.com. Barron Brothers, serving our communities with quality products and superior service for over 80 years.
When was your last eye exam? Call Brookstone Eye Center in Bowie for all your family's eye care needs. Dr. Kistner and her staff offer complete eye care services. From eye exams, glasses, and contact lenses, urgent care, and evaluation of cataract, glaucoma, and macular degeneration. Experience all the latest technology in eye care. Visit our website at brookstoneeyecenter.com or stop by our Bowie location at 501 East London. Call us today and see better tomorrow at 940-872-5417. Open Tuesday through Thursday from 9 till 5 and Friday 9 till 1. Closed Mondays. Brookstone Eye Center supports our local team.
Are you looking to add some cows to your herd, or maybe you have too many cows and need to downsize? Call on Ronnie Harden and Jackie Bishop at the Graham Livestock Commission in Graham, Texas. They have a sale every Monday at 10 a.m. Call 940-549-0078 or email Ronnie at grahamlivestock.com. You can also visit their website at grahamlivestock.com to view their past sales and get directions. Graham Livestock Sales, 203 Highway 67 in Graham, Texas. Livestock sales every Monday at 10 a.m.
Looking for a checking account with perks? Open a Legendary checking account with a Mascot debit card. Legend Bank's Legendary Checking currently offers a rate of 4.05% APY on balances of $0 to $50,000 if qualifications are met, plus monthly ATM fee refunds, debit card rewards, and more. To learn more or to open your account, visit our website, www.legend.bank. Don't forget to support your local school team with a Mascot debit card. Annual percentage rates are subject to change without notice. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions may apply.
Bowie Jackrabbit Football is on the air. Brought to you by Barron Brothers, Brookstone Eye Center, Graham Livestock, Legend Bank, Lone Star Backhoe, State Farm, Tim Wynn, Jacksboro National Bank, Corey Hooks Auto Center, Nocona Feed and Ranch, Texoma Plumbing, Lipscomb Auto Center, White's Magneto, Bowie Pharmacy, and the Forestburg Store, as well as Custom Pump and Windmill, Hilltop Tires, Fisher's Meat Market, Wellington State Bank, American Hat, Select Ready Mix, Pig Towing Service, Cross Timbers Vet, BK Electric, Ward's Auto Service, and Independence Hall. Let's go back to the field for kickoff with our announcers, Brant Ferris and Scott Weber.
And top billing once again for Brant Ferris, and we're ready to go as Ezekiel Martinez kicks off right down the middle of the field. It's taken by Tucker Jones at the 9-yard line. Tucker bring it to the left. He's got room to run up the sideline. To the 30, to the 35, 40, 45, 50. He's knocked out of bounds just inside Bridgeport territory at the 49-yard line. Great blocking by the special teams of the Jackrabbits as they walled off a lane for Tucker, and Tucker took it right up the left sidelines on the home side here and gets out to the 49. They're marking it right at the, there it is, 49-yard line. They didn't know for sure, 48 or 49. Mark it at the 49, and that is a first down and 10 for the Jackrabbits right there at the Bull 49-yard line.
Good job by Coach Glenn Dunham and his special teams right there. Walled off this side on the home side, and, man, Tucker had nobody touch him until about the 45-yard line.
Oh, that was a great return, and here comes a new center out there. Is that Rylan Cole, center now for the Jackrabbits? We'll wait and see what happens here as pitch it out to Tucker. Tucker playing tailback. He's outside to the 45, down close, about 2 yards short of the first down to the 41-yard line.
That was Rylan Cole at center, so I guess they moved Cooper Hammer into
the Jorge spot. Sure did.
Give him to the 42-yard line.
Rylan played center some last year, and so now he's in there at center. So they'll bring up second down and 3 for the Jackrabbits, just getting started here at Jackrabbit Stadium.
You know, we need to go back to that intro. We need to put some respect on your name. Only one of us has won an award this year.
Yeah, but you got top billing on it. I don't know how that happened. I get the golden mic, and you get top billing. I don't know how that actually works.
Alphabetical order.
Okay. Here's Rader underneath center, pitches it back. And we're trying to get outside. This Jax Johnson, and he gets it to quarter turn. He's down to about the 31-yard line where he steps out of bounds. Nice job there by Jax Johnson. Nice patient running that time. He waited for his blocking to set up, and he took it around the corner, and he gets to the 31, first down and 10 for the Jackrabbits.
That was Seth Mann out there leading the way. Cooper Hammer got out there, and Theron Waldrop coming off of his tight end spot leading the way there for Jax Johnson. But I'll tell you what, these I guess they did keep him in bounds. I was going to say the Jackrabbit running backs need to stay in bounds so we can run that clock and limit the Bulls' possessions.
Rylan leads them out to the line of scrimmage. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, the Jackrabbits go, and they pitch it to Tucker. Tucker trying to get to the outside, cuts it up now, and he'll be brought down. It's going to be a flag on one of the Jackrabbits, I'm sure, right here. Could be holding for the Jackrabbits, and we already have an injured player out there. Now he's trying to get up. But he's going to stay down.
I think he got hit in a bad spot.
I think so. That's Seth Mann. That's Seth Mann. He's trying to get it. He's trying to get it out there, and
we've all seen that move before.
And he's trying to walk it off, and he's going to have to take a play off here, and he walking a little gingerly coming to the sideline.
Pointing towards the Bridgeport personal foul.
Oh, chop block. What?
Blocking or whatever. One below the waist.
I don't know. I've never seen that one before against the defense. And Coach Martinez is not too happy about it looks like.
I'm going to give him to the 28-yard line there for Tucker.
But, man, what a start here by the Jackrabbit offense and special teams. as we're already down to the 13 yard line. So first down and 10. Dean Cage and his chain crew gets the chain set, and he's ready to go. And the Jackrabbits Raider man, sophomore quarterback, back out into the huddle as he always comes to the sideline to get the play call. And they're stretching Seth out on the sideline over here, and they pitch it. Oh, and a fumble on the snap. That Raider will fall on it, and it's going to be a loss of about a yard there. Maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage. And that's probably one of those things with the new center in there.
Absolutely.
Probably hadn't worked with him very many times in practice this year, so we'll see what's that all night long. But it is back at the original line of scrimmage, so second down and 10. Jackrabbits need some points out of this starting drive here,
big
Brent.
Time. Take advantage of that Tucker Jones return.
Oh, exactly. So second down and 10. Raider gets the call. He's underneath center now, quickly to the line of scrimmage. And he pitches it off to Johnson. Johnson cuts it up the middle, and he is down, still going inside the 5, down to about the 4-yard line. Going to be close to the first down, but they're marking him at the 5, it looks like. Going to be a third down and 1 from the 5-yard line.
Good run there by Jax Johnson. Just kept those legs turning. And looks like third down and 2 as we got to get to the 3. It doesn't look like it, but
Jackson, yeah, really. Jax is one of those players that have had a hard time staying healthy in the past few years and last couple of years, but he's healthy now. He came up limping a little bit last week, but he's out there looking strong tonight. Now we have Justin Clark in the backfield, and Justin will take it over to the right side. He's down.
He's got the first down.
He sure does. Inside the first down marker, and he will be first down and goal inside the 3-yard, right at the 3-yard line.
I wonder if we've ever worked on a play from right here.
I don't know. I
hope so.
We didn't have many chances last week. So first down and goal at the 3-yard line for the Jackrabbits. And here comes Raider with the play clock only 35. Is that how we do that every time?
I don't know.
You got to watch those Millers over there.
You ask me every year, and I still don't know the rule. Now it went down to 30 all of a sudden.
You got to watch those Millers.
Yeah.
We got a room full of Millers to our left. Quickly to the line of scrimmage, and they'll hand it off to Clark. Clark hit in the backfield, and he'll lean forward for maybe a yard.
Good play there by number 42, Augustus Arnold, for the Bulls to make the initial contact with Clark.
Raiders don't get tired.
Yeah.
Jogs all the way across there. I am too. That's all I can do to make it up these steps every night on Friday night.
It's at halftime that gets me worried.
Oh, Lord. That's going to be the end of me. Trying to make it up those steps trying to make it up here in the 5-minute mark.
Yeah.
Play clock is at 13 now. Jackrabbits now at the line of scrimmage. 7:45 remaining first quarter. Jackrabbits trying to put some points on the board. Tucker, and he's ripped down in the backfield by number 0.
Well, they saw that one coming.
That's Caden Ringel. And it's going to be a big third down and goal at about the 3.5-yard line here.
Caden Ringel's another one of those returning Bulls. I remember calling his name several times last year on the defensive side.
So a big play here for the Jackrabbits. We may have to throw it here. We'll see what happens here. Is like I said, third down and goal, just a little bit, maybe just a little bit outside the 3-yard line. Coach Jody's got it figured out on the sideline.
You know he does.
As Jackrabbits come to the line of scrimmage, big play here, third down and go at the 3, and they pitch it out to Johnson. Johnson cuts it up the middle. He's trying, and he's caught just a little bit short inside the 1-yard line.
Hurry, let's get back under there and sneak.
Let's go. So it's going to be a big fourth down and go inside the 1-yard line.
Been nice to have 2 plays called right there to, you get within the 1 or whatever, boom, let's get up and go.
Right. So here it is. When the play clock is at 20, so Raiders still over here talking to Coach Price and coaching staff. Well, that's Coach West, it looks like, maybe.
Coach West.
Isn't it?
I don't have a Coach West.
Oh, Coach, what's his name? I'll think of it in a minute.
It's right here.
I'll find it. Oh, Wilson.
Coach Wilson.
Oh, well, same thing.
There he is.
There it is. I'm trying to push him from behind, and we didn't get in.
Down.
I still see no signal. And the Bridgeport coaches are cussing over here.
Wow, is it not touching?
And we did not make it. So we did not make it, and the tip of the ball is right at the goal line.
I think that was Raider, right?
Yep.
QB sneak.
Yep. So Raider cannot get the half yard. And the ball will go over on downs to the Bulls. 99.5 yards from the goal line. Maybe even more than 99.5, Brent.
Yeah. 99 3/4. 7/8.
7/8.
Yeah.
Got to put in the length of the ball.
Yeah.
I've been studying this in math.
So I blew your mind with those fractions, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. I'm not used to those fractions. Really.
Yeah, I know it.
We're not that advanced yet. We're trying.
Good thing we didn't go 15/16.
So we're in the end zone, are the Bulls? And
Last time we had a team here, we got a safety out of it.
yeah, we did. They snapped it over their head. So
No, we tackled Thompson in the.
well, it was kind of a bad. That was a bad snap. And we got him. And it's a 2-point conversion once again.
Who's that?
And that's Will Cross.
Yes, sir.
Will Cross hits Mangle in the end zone, and it's a 2-point conversion, and the Jackrabbits lead on a 2-run home run.
Right, that was Pritchard, actually, for the.
That's what I meant. What I say, Wrangle?
Wrangle, yeah.
You know what I mean.
You got nervous about it.
I did. I got a little wild.
So the 6-minute possession for the Jackrabbits turned into 2 points.
Oh, we'll take it.
Yeah.
As Will Cross. Is it Will?
That was Will. Yep.
Okay. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth. But Will Cross with the tackle of Pritchard for the 2-point conversion. Or not even a conversion, is it? 2 points to safety.
The safety, that's what we call those.
Yeah, no.
2-run home run, safety, it's all the same.
Well, we hit a 2-run home run. We had 2-0, aren't we?
Yeah, I like it.
They're talking basketball over here. We can talk baseball over here.
So we hit a short jumper?
Yep. We just laid it in.
Yeah.
Okay, there's that basketball coach's daughter who needs to be going here.
Yeah, you
Since
know
2 weeks in a row she's been here.
What are you going to do?
I know. Maybe she will.
Maybe she doesn't go to Bridgeport. Jeez.
So Jackrabbits lead 2-0. Hopefully the Rangers will lead here in 2-0 here in a little bit.
You got that right. They need to lead about 12-0.
Yes, they do. Give somebody a break.
Yeah.
Me, for one.
Leclerc, give him a break.
Yeah, oh, Lord. Tell me about it. So the Jackrabbits lead 2-0. Safety every game. That'd be all right with me.
Yeah.
Got one last week and wasn't really in this situation, but Jackrabbits do lead 2-0. Wonder how many times we've led a game 2-0. And here is the kickoff, and the Jackrabbits will take it. And this is Johnson at the 25 coming this way. Now he's got room to run up the sideline. He's at the 43, 45-yard line. Jackrabbits return game looking strong here in the early going.
Tell you, Coach Dumb's got him fired up.
He sure does. So it'll mark it, at the 46-yard line maybe? We have Jackrabbit territory, and our offense is back out on the field. We've only seen one play from the Bridgeport offense so far, and it ended up in a safety, and we're 6 minutes into this ball game.
Didn't hurt my feelings.
No, that's fine with me. Drew wants to know who number 80 is.
Darren Walder.
Yeah. Here's first pass of the game coming up here. Now says Radio's got all the time. Now he throws, and it's intercepted. Oh, it's gone. Not a good decision.
Not a good take that and run, but we got a flag.
Yeah,
back here. Got to be
holding, don't it?
Got to be holding because he was back there a lot.
Oh, what are we doing? Oh, it's asking if he's going to accept it, I guess.
So he tried to hit number 80. I think he tried to hit Theron Waldrop on that one.
Was it Theron or was it Big Troy? I think it was Theron, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Drew, I got things to do. I ain't got time to talk to you.
Well, he's not listening? I told him.
Oh, did you? Oh, he's not listening. No, he's not listening. So I said Theron. Oh, back to the line of scrimmage, and that's a big penalty on the Jackrabbits now. First down and 20 after the holding penalty. Bridgeport Bulls defense jumping around there. Here's Johnston. Johnston out to the 40, still going. Look at that running from Jax Johnson. Still going to the 47-yard line. To the opposite 47-yard line. What a run by Jax Johnson. And I taught him that back when he was a catcher on my Little League team.
Man, Hayden.
You didn't know that, did you?
I didn't, but Hayden Brewbreaker's not going to forget it.
No, he's not. Woo. Yeah, he wanted to know how to run over people. I taught him. But what a good kid Jax Johnson is. And he gets to the 48-yard line. Much manageable now. It's to the first down and 20. It's second down and 4.
I like it. 16-yard
run from the senior Jax Johnston. Man, that's awesome.
That sure was.
So now we can maybe do something a little bit. Now Jax is out to the right here. And we hand it off to Seth. Seth up the middle, and he'll get the first down. Or close, anyway. No, they're moving it. Let's go over here, Sam. We got it.
Oh, I like it.
First down and 10 on 2 plays after first down and 20.
Seth's a little limpy.
Yeah, he's still not happy, is he?
No.
Hopefully he'll get it all figured out. He's one of our guys we have to have. He's just having leg troubles tonight or something.
Yeah.
So first down and 10 for the Jackrabbits once again in Bridgeport territory. And we've had the ball all but one play now, as was four and a half.
5 seconds.
All but 5 seconds, yeah. How about that? And Jackrabbits offense coming to the line of scrimmage now. And Big Troy coming to the left. Darren Waltrip, I think, is out there to the right. And we had some movement.
Oh, yeah.
As that play took a long time to get situated and get to going. And now we'll have a legal false start against the Jackrabbits. Move it back 5 yards, but that shouldn't mean anything to us. We just made a
we're not scared of a few extra yards.
So now it is 1st and 15 for the Jackrabbits. Clock should start here in a little bit. And there it does, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
They didn't start it.
They didn't start any of them.
Huh. Didn't even start the play clock.
Nothing.
Now they got it at 40. What's wrong with them Millers? So here's the handoff up the middle to Clark. Clark falls forward for a couple of yards. Second down, and now about 13 for the Jackrabbits. And now the clock is running. 4 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Jackrabbits held the ball for nearly eight whole minutes of this first quarter.
This first quarter brought to you by the Bowie News, where game nights during the school year, the Bowie News post scores to Facebook and Twitter. Get updates on how local teams are faring on the Bowie News, Facebook, Twitter, BowieNewsOnline.com, and in print on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Only thing the Jackrabbits haven't done is putting offensive points on the board. They have put defensive points on the board with a safety. And here comes Raider back to throw. He's being pressured. He's out to the right. He needs to get rid of it. And he still got it. And he gets back maybe to the line of scrimmage. I don't know if that's somebody's shoe laying there. No,
there's a flag.
That's an official's hat. Yeah. Where's the flag?
Right over the forehead of the Jackrabbit at the 49.
Oh, I see it, yeah. So we got 2 flags on the play, maybe?
Apparently so.
He lost his hat, lost his flag.
Is that his flag? If that it was, that's a pretty good toss.
Oh, it's against us. Holding.
Oh,
wait. Well, now we're waiting.
Just kidding.
Still waiting. Now he's got his arm behind his back. Now he calls it. Holding against the Jackrabbits. And he's holding it. Look at him, boys.
Man, he was waiting.
What's he got behind his back there?
I don't know. Is that his microphone he's got to turn on?
I don't know. We got one? He's got something back there, don't he?
He's got something.
Oh, well, now we're second down and long again. Well, they hadn't moved the chains, and Coach Martinez is not happy over there. Oh, now we're bringing it back. So he declined it. So it's third down and long. That's some good chain work right there.
Yeah, stay holding your ground.
Dean, he knows how to train him. I don't even think Dean's over there tonight, is he? Unless he's over there training him.
He never wears blue, does he?
No. I don't know. Sometimes he wears Decatur blue.
Oh.
Yeah, he does. I don't know why, but
Decatur made a trip through Bowie today.
Yeah, going to Ryder.
Yep.
So here we go. Third down and long here for the Jackrabbits. 3rd and 14. High snap. Raider back to throw. Looks like a screen. And here it is. And Jax Johnson cannot come up with it. And a late hit, but no call there. No harm, no foul. And it'll be 4th down now for the Jackrabbits. So Jackrabbits promising drive there ends after a good return by Jax Johnson. Ends, and it'll be 4th down and 14. But the Jackrabbits continue to eat the clock here in the first quarter, excuse me. Now Seth's coming back out on the field.
He better. He's got a punt.
Yeah, where's Harris at?
He got ejected last week.
Oh, he's got to stay in. Did he actually get ejected?
Yes.
Okay, I never did see a thumb come up, so he's out in the first half.
Out in the first half.
So Seth with the bum legs having a punt now. And it snaps way over his head.
One bounce, kick it.
Now he picks it up. Now he kicks it away, and it's blocked. And what in the world? Now we got all kinds of crazy.
Oh, where's 15?
Bridgeport's throwing.
Should be.
I don't see a flag flying, but Bridgeport's throwing everything around out there. But the snapper way over his head. I mean, way over his head.
Way
I know
over his
Seth's
head.
not very tall, but I don't think Tucker or Troy or any of them could have reached that one. So good field position here for the Bulls, back to the 31-yard line, it looks like. And that is going to be a false start against the Jackrabbits, so I guess they'll decline that. If it's a false start, don't we get to do it again?
Maybe it was illegal procedure.
Illegal something.
Illegal something or other.
Do you think that's what he said on his microphone? Illegal something against the Jackrabbits?
Yep. Declined.
So 3:07 remaining first quarter, and the first time the Bulls can run a play, but not in the shadow of their own goalpost down here. Or our goalpost, I guess. So now we don't, who's this in at quarterback? Number 9 in at quarterback, and he keeps it on the left side. He's got all kinds of room to run, and he bowls over. There's a flag. Is this us, or is that? There's another one. Good gosh. Is this on us, or is this them? I guess it's.
He's talking to them. That was number 9 on the carry, Christian Duncan.
Who's number 24?
Preacher Chambers.
He just. I guess it's against them. Holding. Bowie? Oh, no. Hey. They're just so used to calling penalties on us every year. They automatically pointed towards us. I never heard. It's been a long time since I heard coaches cuss like that.
Just a few years ago.
Well, I know, but just loud like that. I bet you it's coming over our microphones.
Probably is.
So that's going to be holding against the Bulls. So they move back 10 yards.
We're going to accept that one for sure.
What? Duncan, he ran right over us, didn't he?
He sure did.
And he's in there again, and now we got people moving again. Pretty sloppy game so far on both sides of the ball, and this is going against the Bulls.
They're about to get in the shadow of their own goalpost
again. Yeah. They're all the way back to the Jackrabbit 45 now after starting at the Jackrabbit 30. Clock is stopped at 2:57. So all the way back now, it's going to be 1st and 25. And the Jackrabbit defense seems ready to go as they're jumping around. And here's Duncan back in. He's going to throw across the middle. He's got a man wide open, but he overshoots him. And that last week, that would have gone for a touchdown, but
sure would have.
Caden Rangel is the intended receiver, and he overshoots him. And do we have a flag on this one? Nope. 2nd down and 25 for the Bulls. So, Brent, we dodged a few bullets here in the first quarter.
We sure have. We've dodged a lot of bullets.
It's been crazy here in the first quarter.
Hope our luck doesn't run out.
So they're in that kind of spread offense, but they have 2 backs beside them. Does the quarterback, 2 receivers to the left. Now they send Pritchard out here to the right. Now a middle screen, and it's overthrown. And we've wiped out the intended receiver.
No, I think that guy was trying to block.
Was he? Number 0, he's trying to block Clark, and Clark just wiped him out.
Clark wasn't having that.
I think Rangel said, oh, no, I'm not touching number 1 again.
Yeah, 3rd down and 25.
Yeah, big 3rd down and 25 here for the Bulls, and that'll stop the clock with 2:37 left here in the first quarter. Jackrabbits lead 2-0. That's what we're usually saying right down here to the left.
Yeah, I hope so. We need to be more than that.
So here we go. Big play here for the Jackrabbit defense. Don't let anybody behind you here. And here's Duncan back to throw. He's looking deep. He throws it deep, and he overshoots his intended receiver once again. And that is Rangel again, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, last week, those are 3 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're making
Thompson's
headway somewhere. So it's 4th down, and here comes the punting team, you would think, for the Bulls. Is that wholesale changes coming in for the Bridgeport Bulls here?
Now, this is their first team offense. That's what's – no, maybe not.
No. Ooh, that throws for a loop, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
So they'll be punting back at their own 42-yard line.
It looks like Pritchard that's punting.
Watch out here.
Yeah.
See how this snap goes. It's a perfect head-high snap, and he one-steps it and boots it away. It'll land down at the 10-yard line.
Hard bounce.
And bounce backwards and rest right at the 10-yard line. Kind of a weird deal. So why don't we take a quick 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout. Jackrabbits lead 2-0. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Lone Star Backhoe and Septic specializes in new septic systems and septic repair. They also offer septic cleanout, which is recommended every 3 years, and offers site evaluations for new septic systems. In addition, they build roads, house pads and ponds, install storm shelters, and clear brush. For a free estimate, call 940-841-1736. Serving the Montague, Clay, Wise, and Jack County area, Lone Star Backhoe and Septic offers competitive pricing and quality work. Whether residential or commercial, call Casey Denson and Ronnie Dukes to discuss your next project. 940-841-1736.
Jackrabbits have it at their own 10-yard line, handed off to Tucker, trying to get to the outside, on the right side, hit at the line, behind the line of scrimmage, and he is brought down by Caden Rangel. Sometimes that play works, but when it doesn't, it's not very pretty.
It's not very pretty, and it just takes a long time for Tucker to get all the way around the backside there, and it gives their defensive backs plenty of time to come up and make a play, and that's exactly what Rangel did right there.
Coming in for the Jackrabbits will be Braden Ryan on the offensive side of the ball as he'll check in for Jax Johnston. Here as the Jackrabbits lose 2 yards on that one. And it's second down and 12 with 1:40 to play here in the first quarter. Jackrabbits lead 2-0 on a safety back early in the first quarter here on the Bulls' first drive when they stopped the Jackrabbits at the inside the 1-yard line. Now we got people moving everywhere. Left side of the Jackrabbit offensive line comes up out of their stance, and it'll be another penalty on the Jackrabbits, and all of a sudden the penalties are starting to mount up on the Jackrabbits here.
Half the distance to the goal right there. Second down and 16.
Yes, 16.
For the Jackrabbits. That's their third penalty here in the first quarter.
And that's danger time now. If we throw it, we're going to be in the back of the end zone here, or in the end zone here. And we are throwing and we'll be sacked. Oh my gosh, we didn't even have a chance. What is it? Who is that right there?
Raider. And I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I know it was Raider, but number 50. Number 50 for the Bulls breaks through untouched, and now it's 2-2. How about that? Griffin Jones with the sack of Raider in the end zone.
Man, how often do you get 2 safeties in the first quarter?
And it's 2-2. How about that? 2-2. So that's 1:07 remaining.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you never see that, I don't think.
Never.
So who does number 50 with the
number 50?
Griffin Jones.
Griffin Jones.
So 2-2 is our score now. Well, it's still 1:07 remaining, but the Jackrabbits will have to kick off to the Bulls here on a free kick. So back and forth we go with safeties here.
I wonder how many box scores have 2 safeties in them.
Huh?
I wonder how many box scores for football have 2 safeties.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? 2-2. In the first quarter, I bet Raider was not very happy. Somebody
somebody missed a block or something.
They want me to sing happy birthday to Zaylee.
She can't hear us.
I know, but I mean, I've done told her I can't do it. You got to talk to this bunch over here.
Yeah.
So here we go. The Jackrabbits are kicking off
from their 20.
From the 20-yard line. If we make midfield, we'll be all right here. Think we will?
I don't know.
They're not respecting us very much.
No, they're not.
And here is TJ's kick. Oh, what a kick. Nice kick coming down at the 33-yard line. And here's Pritchard with it. And Pritchard's hit hard, and I saw a mouthpiece go flying.
Yeah.
That's Braden Ryan with the hit. And he never did make it where they're marking it. Never did get close to
where he got hit right there.
48-yard line. Great hit by Braden Ryan, and the Bulls will take over at their own 48-yard line. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
If you're looking for real value in car insurance, value that means a good price and even more, see State Farm agent Tim Wynn and ask about State Farm's low-cost car insurance. If you have an accident, Tim will get your claim started promptly and make sure it's settled fairly. See why so many of your neighbors in the Bowie area insure their cars with State Farm. For a better car insurance value, see Tim Wynn at 201 West Pecan in Bowie. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back. Jackrabbits and Bulls tied at 2. Duncan in at quarterback. He'll hand it off up the middle to Pritchard. Pritchard dancing around. And he is still going. to the 35, to the 30, finally knocked out of bounds at the 21-yard line, marking it at the 22-yard line. Just walking through us like no one's there and doing a nice job of running. Gets down to, 27-yard line. And he steps out of bounds with 44 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
I feel like that's the guy we said we had to stop.
Yeah, I don't think he's – after that Braden Ryan hit, he doesn't look right out there. He has a great run by him, but he just looks like he's hurting out there right now. So Duncan in at quarterback. He's back to throw. He's got a man wide open in the flat. It is complete. That's got to be holding. And that is no hold. There it comes finally.
The back judge.
The guy looking right at it did not call it.
The
back judge saw it.
Caden Rangel to the 20-yard line with the reception, but the flag did come in late.
That may be calling pass interference. No holding.
Holding.
How can the guy looking right at it not call that?
What? You mean it was holding?
Yeah, the guy
right there.
The guy at the goal line called it.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that ought to be allowed coming up the steps right here, Brent.
No.
Hey. Just say it, tell it like it is, right, Brent?
You've never been
never done anything else.
Never been accused of doing any different than that, buddy.
37 seconds remaining. First down and 15 for the Bulls as they have the ball inside Jackrabbit territory at the 33-yard line. It is 2-2 here at Jackrabbit Stadium tonight. Not Jackrabbit Field, but Jackrabbit Stadium, where it's 2-2. And Duncan waiting on snap. Low snap. Hands it off to Pritchard up the middle. He's got room to run once again. Jumping over Jackrabbit tacklers, and he's caught from behind. Finally by number 44 for the Jackrabbits, and that is Hayden Rodriguez. And he'll get down to about the 21-yard line.
Second down and 4.
And that should run out the clock, and that's the end of the first quarter. I don't think anybody's realized it yet. End of the first quarter. We're 2-2 here. 2-2. Here, 2-2.
Second quarter. Here we go.
2-2. Two maroon types. Just be quiet. We got to get some. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Stable, innovative, flexible. Jacksboro National Bank retains the values and mission established in 1905, providing a stable foundation to build on. We strive to provide the latest products technology to allow our customers to take advantage of these advancements. Open minds and flexible approach allow Jacksboro National Bank to assist our customers to respond to opportunities. Stable, innovative, flexible. That's my bank. Jacksboro National Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Corey Hooks, and I am excited. Corey Hooks Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Check out our new website at CoreyHooks.com, where you will find all our new and pre-owned inventory, check trade values, securely apply for an auto loan, inquire about parts, schedule service, and handle all your body shop needs. Our friendly professional staff is here to serve you. Come out and see us at 6486 U.S. Highway 287 in Bowie under the giant American flag.
Welcome back here to Jackrabbit Stadium. It's 2-2 as we start the second quarter. We got twos all over the place. It's second down. Deuce is wild here tonight. Look at all of them on the scoreboard. And here's the handoff up the middle, trying to get to the outside, and does. And he's finally brought down by, who is that? Number 8. Number 8 for the Jackrabbits. That is Hunter Rodriguez.
Number 13, Trace Marlette.
They want me to come down there. Look at them.
Are you busy? You're not busy. You're not doing anything.
I'm not doing anything.
No, nothing. First down and 10 for the Bulls at the Jackrabbit 11.
First down. Did you say first down and goal?
No.
I didn't think you did. First down and 11.
First down and 10 is what it is normally.
What did I say, 11?
11.
First down and 10. And here's Pritchard. Oh, we got him in the backfield finally. As we bring him down. And let's see. And that is number 11 for the Jackrabbits on the tackle. Cameron Ward. That's a young man. I'm not. Look at her. Sings. I can't. Hey. All right. Goodness gracious.
Lost a 2 on that one. Second down and 12 now.
Oh, 12. There's another 2.
Yeah.
We're getting those 2s in there tonight. So Duncan in on shotgun, sends Pritchard out to the right, hands it off up the middle, room to run, and brought down inside the 10-yard line. Nice tackle there by number 23 for the Jackrabbits. Hey, that's Salazar. We just got through talking about Nick.
Yeah.
Nick brings him down, and that'll bring up third down and about 7. close to 8. Let's say the Miller, so we'll just leave it at that. Never argue with a Miller.
Never.
So third down and 8.
Not going to work.
Justin Clark quickly off the field. Pritchard in motion to the right, and that's the same play. And we grabbed him in the backfield and bring him down. That's number 65. Is that
Hunter Fluid?
Yeah, it is Hunter Fluid. Good gracious, Hunter.
Yeah. Get through
What's going on, Hunter? That'll bring the...
See if they have a kicking game.
I know they do. I saw him kicking in the pregame.
It'd be 5-2.
A 3-run home run. Oh, they might not be going. They're going for it.
Somebody hit a 3.
If I had a kicker like them, I think I'd be going for it. But I mean, going for the
getting the points.
Yes.
The offenses are just out of control in this game.
Play clock's down to 15. We're still waiting. Duncan in the shotgun. They're still talking back here, but I think they're going to go ahead and run the play. It's on there. Call timeout. And we'll take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Nakona Feed and Ranch has feeds for your animals and ranch supplies too, but they're much more than that. They carry welding supplies, do oil changes, getting you in and out quickly, plus provide new tire service and repairs. In addition, they stock auto parts for your convenience. Nakona Feed and Ranch invites you to come by and visit their store and to check out their Facebook page too. Nakona Feed and Ranch, 1323 Highway 82 in Nakona.
Texoma Plumbing and Construction LLC is your locally owned and operated plumbing specialist serving Montague and the surrounding counties. Texoma Plumbing and Construction offers residential, new construction, and remodels. Also service and repair, sewer and drain cleanout, tankless water heaters, and gas lines. So when you need an expert plumber, call Texoma Plumbing and Construction, 940-872-5000 or 940-825-6828, and like them on Facebook. License number M39201.
Looks like the Bulls will go for it here. Nope, they've got a little guy in there. Nope, they're going for it.
Going for it. That little guy's 13.
He may not like me calling him that. Oh, me. So it is 4th down and 11. And now Duncan back to throw. He's still back throwing. Now he's pressured. He's trying to get there, and he won't get there. The ball will go on downs to the Jackrabbits. What a great job by the Jackrabbit defense standing up when they needed to. And Jackrabbits will take over at about the 8-yard line.
I think that was Will Cross that got in the throwing lane of Duncan there around the left edge of the Jackrabbit defense and forced him to pull that ball down and run. And he only got to the 8-yard line.
Yeah.
And he needed to get to the 1.
So Jackrabbits defense standing up when they have to here. And the ball will go over on downs to the Jackrabbits. Last time we were in this predicament here, we didn't do too well, Brad.
No, we did not. So maybe that's what the Bulls were thinking.
Yeah, maybe so. So Jackrabbit offense coming to the line of scrimmage with Raider Mann, sophomore quarterback, receiver out to the left, and he'll hand it off at the middle. This is Justin Clark. Clark trying to break through, and he'll be hit at the line of scrimmage and brought down for a no gain. Bring up 2nd down and 10. We talked about it last week, Brant, but the way Justin's come back from that ACL, he's limping just a little bit now, but, man, he's come back strong quick from that ACL.
That's one of those surgeries that normally take you a year and a half to come back from, and he's done a good job. Got busy in the weight room, and he is limping off just a little bit. But
yeah, he didn't want to come out. But
no, he didn't.
If I know him, he dang sure didn't want to come out. But he's coming out now, and into the game was Braden Ryan along with Troy Kesey, I believe. And here's the snap, and they pitch it back to Johnson. Braden Ryan, and Braden breaks a few tackles, and now he is be brought down at about the 12. I don't know what everybody's pointing at, but I guess they thought the ball popped out. The referee on the far side is saying he was down, so there's going to be a big 3rd down try here for the Jackrabbits.
Give him out to the 12-yard line.
Yeah, about.
3rd down and 6.
So a big 3rd down try here for the Jackrabbits. 8:25 remaining here in the first half. Jackrabbits and Bulls knotted up at 2. Totted up at 2.
Yeah.
Or knotted up at 2, whatever you want to. Hey, we just run over here and talk and stands. Oh, my gosh. Raider back to throw. He's got time this time. Throws, and it's complete on the sideline. Still going up the sideline. That's Tucker. Still going. Look at him. Now he gets thrown out. That's got to be we don't throw penalties over here anymore.
No.
Last year that'd have been a 30-yarder against us.
Yeah.
Last year.
Way the other way.
But what a great play by Tucker Jones and a nice throw by a Raider man on the sidelines right in front of the Bridgeport coaches for the first down, and Tucker gets it out to the 31-yard line. Boy, did we need that.
Yeah, Tucker just ran it out over there toward the Bridgeport sideline, and Raider threw it right on him. Threw a nice hard ball right there.
Perfect that time.
Yes.
So first down and 10 for the Jackrabbits, 7:56 remaining. Pitch it out to Tucker. Tucker finds a hole. Here you go. He had a head of steam, and he just clicked the heels.
Rangel may have made a touchdown-saving tackle right there.
Man, he was headed for the end zone right there. But he still got about 7 yards out of that.
7, yeah.
I mean, that's all he could see was Bowie on that end zone down here.
That's all he wanted. He was going to run to the concession stand.
He's going to keep running past the concession stand to the high school.
Yeah.
Right down the bridge and through the traffic and
go Forrest Gump style.
Just keep on going. Oh, that'd been all right. But second down in, they're calling it 3. I guess that's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Second down and 3 for the Jackrabbits. And underneath center is Raider, and he'll hand it off up the middle this time. And here comes his brother Seth, and Seth will have the first down out to the 46-yard line. Kind of a little trickery that time, a little inside counter.
Little misdirection there.
For the first down for the Jackrabbits, and a good job here of holding on to the ball for the Jackrabbit offense.
Another one of those long drives. Long 6 minutes.
Yeah, that'd be all right with me. 6:53 remaining, score right here before halftime. Little quick-moving ball game compared to last week here, man.
Man, we
were just halfway through the first quarter right now last week. Here's Raider handed off to Johnson, going left, and Jax runs into the back of one of his blockers, still going, and he'll get, where do they mark it, about the 46, and look, there's another fight out here or something. I guess it's actually a fight, but good gracious. Well, Jax just ran over one of his blockers there, man.
Yeah, let's stay out of the way. That's all I can say to that.
Jax, man, he runs hard.
He sure does. Second down and 3, another gain of 7 there for the Jackrabbits on the ground.
First
down run.
Braden Ryan coming in for him. Jack's having a finger problem, or
I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know. Maybe he just needed a break. I don't know. So it's second down and 3. Once again, this has been our best down in yardage so far of the night. And right up the middle, here we go. This is Seth again, and Seth will get to about the 41, 42-yard line of the Bulls. First down and 10, once again for the Jackrabbits. Stops the clock at 5:46 remaining here in the first half with the score tied 2-2.
It kind of looked like he got an early start.
Yes, it did. Well, didn't get caught.
No call. I'll take it.
Exactly right. Got Enlow walking the sidelines tonight. Look at him. He's pacing down here. Nice legs.
I hope he's listening. Give him about 30 seconds if he turns around.
And here's a handoff coming this way. Tucker, he always got a long way to go. No matter what, they grabbed him around the back of the helmet. And he stays in bounds. And that looks like he'll lose a yard.
It's good for him just to lose a yard right there, really.
We've talked about it before. Every time he gets the ball, he's running away from people, and he's either going to go a long way or lose a yard.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Going a long way, just don't know which direction.
Exactly. When he gets the ball, he's going a long way. We just don't know if it's this way or that way.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's that way.
Hopefully, yeah.
I know y'all can see that on the radio, but that way.
That clearly translates into radio.
Yeah, the concession stand.
This way, that way.
Go to the concession stand. Don't go to the scoreboard. Not now. Maybe after a while, but not now. So here we are, second down and 11. Back to throw his radio. He's being pressured. He's being pressured big time. Now he rolls to the right. He's got room to run. And he gets hit, and he gets thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, that'll be a little extra.
There's the flag, and this may be on us.
Oh, always.
Yep. As the sideline is causing trouble over there. And I think it's...
Give Raider out to the 38 or 39.
And we'll wait and see what they call, but they looked right at us and threw the flag.
Unsportsmanlike.
Yeah. Oh, against them?
Against the Bulls.
They looked right at us, but they gave it to them. So we'll take the 15-yarder.
Yeah, we will.
Man, that puts us way down to the 24-yard line. We'll take it any time, won't we?
I'm not proud.
No, 4:20 remaining here in the first half now. As it is 2-2, and the Jackrabbits threatening at the 24-yard line. Got to get Billy the score here. He's out of town. I don't know why he can't.
Is he not listening?
I don't know. Why can't he? That's all you got to do is get on your phone, get the
TuneIn radio app.
Tune in. Yep. Get on this thing. Let's go.
So it's a 97.3 on your FM dial.
That's exactly right. So here we are. Seth man in it. Tailback now. Radio rolling too. It's got a man out here. Throws, and it's incomplete. As the receiver is upended down at the 9-yard line. And who is that?
Is that Jax?
Yes, Jax Johnson down to the 9. He was hit around the ankles and was upended and couldn't come down with it.
We had two receivers right there in the same spot. Troy and Jax were standing probably a yard apart, and two bulls right there with them.
So Braden Ryan will check in for Jax, and Jax came up just a little bit limping. We got shorts on.
Yeah, he's got shorts on.
Him and Seth have shorts on out there tonight.
Looks like Brody Armstrong playing baseball.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I was thinking the same thing.
100 pence.
Clock stopped. 4:13 remaining. Now Braden Ryan trying to get to the outside, and he falls down at about the 22-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd down and long for the Jackrabbits. Probably 4th down territory. It sure is for the Jackrabbits. Surely is. And that'll keep the clock running. 3:55 remaining here in the first half.
You don't think we're going to kick a field goal?
I don't think so right now.
I don't either. Well, if you think you know football, you should try your wits or show off your knowledge each week at the Bowie News Pigskin Picks Contest. Fill out your picks in each Wednesday edition of the Bowie News through November 10th and win cash prizes. Weekly winners will be entered into the drawing for the Ultimate Tailgating Package, sponsored by Carl Clement Ford, Henry Insurance, and Enderby Gas.
It looks like we're going to talk about it a little while, so. Now what?
Maybe?
Maybe they're not going to let us.
We don't know what the call is.
What are we doing here?
I don't know.
Sending us back out on the field. I don't guess.
But they're huddled up over there.
Yeah, why is Bridgeport huddled up and went up?
Bridgeport called a timeout.
Oh, okay.
We should have ran over there and ran a play real quick.
I guess, yeah. So we did call timeout. So let's take a quick 30-second timeout. We don't want to miss anything here. Quick 30-second timeout. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Lipscomb Auto Center in Bowie, your hometown GM dealer, serving Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC customers. In business for more than 30 years, they're a symbol of exceptional customer service. And if you're in the market for a new or good pre-owned vehicle, Lipscomb's has an extensive inventory to meet your needs. Visit their website for current stock at lipscombautocenter.com, and they'll take care of you after the sale with their service and parts department. Lipscomb's Auto Center, US 287 in Bowie. Visit their website at lipscombautocenter.com today.
Welcome back. Jackrabbits have it 3rd down and 9. We are tied at 2. 3:40 remaining here in the first half. And really, I mean, it's 2-2, Brant, but it's been a pretty exciting game so far.
Yeah, for a 2-2 ball game, it sure has. And the Jackrabbits have looked pretty good on offense.
Yes.
I mean, looking at they've run the ball 25 times for 84 yards and 1 of 3 through the air for 19 yards. Over 100 yards of offense for the Jackrabbits, and we're just going to ground and pound you tonight type of ball game.
Ground and pound and pound and ground.
That's right.
So here we are, 3rd down and 9. This is a big play for the Jackrabbits. And Raider is back now. Does stop it and a false start. And you came over and talked about it and had a play drawn up in the dirt over here. And then you jump off sides and here we go. So it goes from 3rd and 9 to 3rd and 14. And now you see if we even call the same play or what. Looks like we'll just call the same play. Raiders not coming over here, so I guess we don't call the same play. 3:38 here in the second quarter. Rylan Cole, center for the Jackrabbits tonight. I guess he's still out there. Braden Ryan, in it. And he may have moved.
Yeah.
And we did move again. No, he didn't. Here we go. And they go in for a touchdown. There's a flag on the play. And we get down to the 1-yard line.
Maybe defensive offsides, maybe.
This is
Seth Man.
Seth Man all the way down to the one.
Let's see what the call is.
I was watching people move for the Jackrabbits.
Maybe
but they didn't blow it dead anyway.
The way he was motioning with his hand like an illegal snap or something. What's he doing with his hand back there? Referee's got his hand behind his back again.
What's he calling? They're moving it out. False start? If that's a false start, they didn't even blow the play dead.
It's an illegal snap, I think.
Whatever it was, they didn't call it dead, and we got down to the 1 yard line. Now they're bringing it back. And it goes from, 14? No, 12? Now it'll be back, 16 yards for a first down?
It ought to be
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 18 yards for a first down. Man, what just happened? 19 yards. So now penalties are wiping us out. So 3rd down and 19. I missed the play because I just knew it was going to be called dead. We saw people moving all over the place, but then they didn't call it dead.
Yeah.
So anyway, now we got a timeout.
Our timeout?
Now he's got his hand behind his back.
What's he got going on back there?
I don't know. Is it us timeout or?
No signal. No nothing. This is a lot like the ejection last week.
Yeah, we had no idea.
The scoreboard says it was our timeout, so we'll go with that.
So I guess they know. Well,
here he comes. Bridgeport.
Bridgeport timeout. I thought they went like this. Anyway, so we'll take another 30-second timeout as the Jackrabbits and Bulls are tied at 2 as a fast ball game has come to a screeching halt here. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
White's Magneto and Supply is your go-to store for quality name brands that you know and trust. Hustler, Skag, Steel, and Echo. You'll also find pressure washers, tillers, and oil fill supplies. You'll also can have your propane cylinders refilled for your outdoor cooking. Eddie and Gina Robinson owners invite you to check out the Green Mountain pellet grills, Cajun fryers, and Big Green Eggs grills and supplies. Come by today. That's White's Magneto and Supply, 1413 East Wise in Bowie. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to noon. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. That's White's Magneto and Supply.
Welcome back. We're tied at 2 with 3.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Jackrabbits have it 3rd down and about 19. Ball is resting at the 33-yard line of the Bulls. Jackrabbits have to get to the, 14-yard line for a first down. Now we're in the shotgun, rolling to the right. Got a man chasing him. Now here's Raider trying to get to the outside. Now he stops. Now he's through the middle. Now he's to the left. Now he's to the 20. Now he's to the 15. And he dives. He may have the first down.
He's right at it. Bounced right up.
What a play. What a play by the sophomore quarterback. And it's a first down. What a first down run. What a 3rd down run by Raider man.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I do too. It's a first down.
Look at that.
That's one of the most exciting plays we've had in a long time, Brent.
You said, I don't know. We're in the shotgun, and then boom.
Well, we were in the shotgun.
He got shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, where'd that come from? We didn't run the shotgun this year.
Well, it confused the Bulls.
It sure did. Now we got a timeout.
Is it ours or theirs?
It is theirs.
They're out of timeouts.
We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Bowie Pharmacy, 503 East London, understands that convenience is very important. The pharmacy is conveniently located near medical clinics and as a convenient drive-up window. They also offer delivery inside the Bowie city limits. Bowie Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy. Most insurances and Medicaid are accepted. Have your next prescription filled at Bowie Pharmacy, a strong supporter of Bowie High School sports. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:15, and Saturdays, 8 till 11. Call 940-872-1140.
The Forestburg Country Store has the things you need and want. Groceries, feed for your animals, hardware, and plumbing supply. And people say they have the best burgers around these parts. The grill is open from 6 until 3 Monday through Saturday and 6 until 2 on Sunday. The Forestburg Country Store offers friendly hometown service. Go by and see them today. Open Monday through Friday, 6 until 7 p.m., Saturdays till 5, and Sundays till 3. The Forestburg Country Store, FM 455 in Forestburg, Texas, USA.
Great hamburgers at Forestburg Country Store. What a great place to have a hamburger. And here is a handoff to Jax Johnson. Jax dancing around at the line of scrimmage, and he will be brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. As the Jackrabbits and Bulls are tied at 2, we have about 2:40 remaining here in the first half.
You should have waited until it was 2:22 left.
2:22 and tied at 2 on 2nd down in the second quarter.
Yeah.
We may make it to 2:20. We are.
With two timeouts left.
Oh. Well, 2 and 2 is better than being 35-6 right now.
Yeah, you got that right.
So coming to the line of scrimmage as the play clock is at 13. And Raider will pitch it to Johnson, and he'll hand it back. This is a play that scored last week. We have a flag right in the middle of the field, and I think it's going to be.
But we got on the football.
Oh, we sure did. I didn't think we had a chance to get on the football. I think it's going to be holding on the Jackrabbits. And we point over there every time. Over here is the home crowd. He always has to tell Coach Martinez and the Bull coaching staff first, and now it's holding against the Jackrabbits, and we continue to shoot ourselves in the feet, but we end up coming out pretty close to. We don't need the crutches or anything. I mean, we get shot in the foot, but we come out just limping a little bit. I don't know how all that works. But, man, kind of a sloppy game here, I'd have to say.
Not kind of.
And number 2, Raider man back out on the field.
Just under 2 minutes.
Oh, yep.
Dang, missed it.
2nd down and 20. And here is handoff to Seth, and there's another holding penalty. We continue. And it is holding against the. See?
You want to accept it? That's what
just call it. And this will knock it back even more. As the offensive line struggling here with the holding penalties. So now it's 2nd down and 30. We're
from the 14 to the 35.
Sure. 2nd down and 30 now, Brent. Whew. We haven't seen this in a while.
No, we haven't.
Seth checks out of the ball game. Raider comes into the ball game.
We try to stay away from that size.
Yeah, we don't want 2nd down and 30. We had 2nd down, 21 a while ago, and we converted it.
3rd down and 19, I think.
So we'll see what we can do here. And a high snap. Raider has to wait for the pop to come down.
False start. They blow it in there.
Oh, my goodness. What in the world is going on?
Was it caused by the defense? That's the question.
Fixing to be 2nd and 35.
Let's see. He's going to ask.
Offsides.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're back to 25. We're making positive movement now.
You thought I was crazy when I said, was it caused by the defense?
So we're back to 25 now.
Let's see. We just need 6 more of those.
Yeah. We'll be right there.
Right where we started.
Oh, clock running, but we're down to 122.
Hey.
Well, 2s are everywhere. 122 left.
And there goes number 2.
And it is 2-2. 2nd down and 25. Quarter 2. We have 2 timeouts. And there's 2 of us. And there's 2 of them over there.
Yeah. And he's using 2 cameras.
Yeah, that's all right. Here's Raider. He'll be back to throw, straight back in the pocket. Throws it down the flat, and Troy has it at the 20. Troy falls forward to about the 17.
I don't think I want to try to tackle Troy.
Clock running, 1:10 remaining. And now it'll be, 3rd down and still long here for the Jackrabbits. 2nd and about 14.
3rd
and 14, excuse me. And the Jackrabbits not in any hurry to get this play off here.
I think we're going to kick a field goal.
We'll see. That would be nice.
Yeah. It'd be a treat for all of us.
Yes, it would. Raider coming into a huddle with 45 seconds remaining. And the huddle was only about a yard behind the ball. Justin Clark in at running back. Now he's over here to the right with 36 seconds remaining. Raider looking. He's got a man wide open out there. And up for grabs, and it's incomplete. Is that Tucker? Who is that?
That's Tucker, and he mistimed his jump just a little bit.
And he is slow getting up in the end zone. And they'll have to call a timeout to check on Tucker, I guess, in the end zone. And that'll get us down to 29. Oh, now he's up.
Yeah, I think shoulder. Well, he's holding there.
He's making his way off the field here. I think he's going to be all right. What do you say?
Trying to see Coach Dyke's reaction.
He's just holding it just a little bit funny with 29 seconds remaining now, and it's 4th down. And TJ's saying, let me go. But he's not even kicking into the net tonight.
Oh.
Where is he anyway?
He's right here. He doesn't even have his helmet on just yet.
How come he hadn't been kicking in the net, getting ready?
I don't know.
Well, big 4th down here for the Jackrabbits, 4th and 13. And here's the snap. Raider, no pressure at all. Now he's trying to get to the outside. He's got room to run. He can get there. Still going. And he gets the 1st down. How about that, young man?
Time out.
18 seconds remaining. And now there's the time. And a late flag flies in. I don't know what that was, but has to be something after the play.
Yeah. They marked the ball at the 3-yard line. Yeah, another good run there by Raider man. As the Jackrabbit coaches run down the sideline trying to get the timeout.
They did stop the clock with 17 seconds remaining.
And then the flag flew in. I don't know.
We're still waiting.
I see Raider coming over saying they ripped my helmet off my head.
Well, it is off his head right now. Showing us his beautiful locks.
Oh.
Have we seen we haven't seen you got to tell the Bridgeport coaches first. And then he'll turn around. Dead ball. Oh, personal foul against the Bulls, so that's going to move it.
Be a 2-yard penalty. Oh.
What was that? Ejection? Oh, somebody get ejected?
I don't know.
Is that what it was?
I don't know. Or maybe he was just doing 1st down?
I guess. I don't know. Oh, somebody's coming off. Number 21's coming off. I don't know if he got the heave-ho or what, but I hope not. I mean, for that young man's sake.
Yeah.
Maybe for our sake, maybe it would be okay. So we got the ball at the 2-yard line. It's 2-2, second quarter. And now we can see if we can handle prosperity.
We better do it quick. 15 seconds.
Oh, and the clock's moving. And where's the ball? And here we go, trying to get that. Seth Mann, and he is in there for the touchdown. Seth Mann in for the 2-yard touchdown run.
Raider man got us down there. Seth Mann got us in there with a 2-yard touchdown run. That 2-yard touchdown run by Seth Mann wraps up a Jackrabbit drive that goes 92 yards in 20 plays. Wow.
Yeah, but we went backwards, we went forward, we went backwards again. And at one time it was 2nd and 30.
Yeah.
Now we'll try the extra point. It's up. It's good. We kicked an extra point. The first time in 2 years we have an extra point. I'm sorry, but that's something to celebrate. And TJ is going nuts.
It is 9-2.
When we don't get excited over an extra point, but that is awesome.
That looks good.
We'll be back in 30 seconds. Look at TJ. He's all kinds of crazy.
He's got to find his teeth.
We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Way to go.
Custom Pump and Windmill LLC in Montague has over 25 years experience installing and repairing all brands of windmills. They specialize in new windmill installation and windmill repair. Custom Pump and Windmill also offers both the submersible and solar line of pumps, as well as servicing existing pumps. Call them today for a free quote on your next project, windmills or water pumps. Call 940-894-3172. That's Custom Pump and Windmill LLC, 146 Alamo Road in Montague.
Oh, my gosh. An extra point has gone through the uprights for the Jackrabbits, and the Jackrabbits lead 9-2. With 8 seconds remaining in the second quarter, Jackrabbits scored on a 2-yard run by Seth Mann after a big run by his brother Raider to get us into position, and then the personal foul penalty on the Bulls, and the Jackrabbits score on a 2-yard run by Seth, and that capped a 92-yard drive in 20 plays. And what a game the Jackrabbits are playing up to now. And the extra point is good by TJ Harrelson. And the Jackrabbits lead 9-2.
Onside kick? No, 8 seconds left.
Let's just kick it down there and hope for the best.
That's right. Just go tackle him at that point. Kick it and tackle.
Now here comes our halftime guest. And it's going to be straight down in the middle of the field. Look at that, all the way down to the 11. This is Pritchard. Watch out. Pritchard trying to get through the outside, and the Jackrabbits will bring him down around the 29-yard line, still trying to bring him down. And that'll be the end of the first half as the Jackrabbits lead here at halftime, 9-2. We'll be back in
standard score.
Well, we'll give them back. We got a lot of breaks to make up. We'll be back in 5 minutes. 5-minute timeout. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
At Hilltop Tire Service, 618 West Wise in Bowie, they'll make sure you get more from the tires you paid for. Hilltop Tire is always glad to suggest the make and type best suited to your vehicle and driving habits. They carry all major brands of tires and are locally owned and operated. Call Hilltop Tire Service at 940-872-3522. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5. Hilltop Tire Service proudly supports the Bowie Jackrabbits.
Fisher's Meat Market in Munster is pretty special when it comes to grocery shopping. They offer dozens of various cheeses and sausages plus high-quality meats. Fisher's also stocks your favorite beverages. In addition, you'll want to try their homemade baked goods. So you see, Fisher's is a special shopping experience. They've been serving the community since 1927. That's Fisher's Meat Market, 304 North Main Street, just a short drive to Munster.
Wellington State Bank is proud to be in Bowie and is located at 1301 Highway 59 North. They specialize in ag loans along with other bank branch products. The Bowie branch is ready to help with your next venture. TJ McEwen and the staff stand behind today's youth and are big supporters of Bowie High School sports. That's Wellington State Bank in Bowie, your full-service branch, equal housing lender, and FDIC insured. We've stood the test of time.
No matter what season the calendar says it is, it's always cowboy hat season. And American Hat Company has the finest handcrafted straw and felt hats in the world to cover you from January to December. Visit your local Western wear retailer or check out AmericanHat.net to find the style, fit, and color to fit your style today. American Hat Company, proud to be an American, proud to wear an American hat.
Select Ready Mix in Bowie serves Montague and Wise counties and the surrounding counties with top quality drivers and concrete scheduled and delivered to finish your project. Services include skid steer, driveway, and road sand and base. Call Select Ready Mix to discuss your next concrete project at 940-872-1176 or come by the Bowie office at 3258 Highway 59 North. They're looking for responsible drivers offering competitive pay, health insurance, and paid holidays. Call Select Ready Mix 940-872-1176 or 940-627-8769.
Broke down on the side of the road? Were you in a vehicular accident? When you need a tow, call on the pros at Pig Towing Service. Jeremy Pig and his crew have been coming to your rescue for 8 years now. Covering a wide service area, Pig Towing serves Montague, Clay, and Wise counties. So next time you find yourself needing a tow, call on the professionals at Pig Towing. Call 940-841-2879. That's Pig Towing, 940-841-2879. Visit their Facebook page, Pig Towing Service, for more information.
You can trust your animal's care to Cross Timbers Veterinary Hospital, 1403 Highway 59 North in Bowie and 201 Main Street in Nocona. They utilize state-of-the-art diagnosis and exhibit exemplary treatment of your animal. A wide variety of small animal services, include well care, are offered. In addition, they offer bovine and equine services along with an online pharmacy, 24-hour emergency service, plus boarding and daycare for your pet. Call for an appointment with Dr. Brian Adigo, Sarah Holloway, Stetson Miller, or Madison Wiggins. 940-872-2161. Visit their website at crosstimbersvet.org or on Facebook for more information.
Do you have an electrical job? Don't ever try to do it yourself. Call on the professionals at BK Electric in Bowie. They can handle industrial, commercial, and residential projects. Plus, BK Electric does oil field and trenching service. So next time you need some electrical work done, call on BK Electric, 940-872-5750. That's BK Electric, 940-872-5750. TCL number 21510 and ME number 24131. BK Electric is a strong supporter of Jackrabbit Sports.
Red lights usually mean stop. When you see a red light come on in your car, it means to stop by Ward's Auto Service and Muffler Shop. Ward's Auto has been providing professional auto repair service to our area for over 35 years. Their ASE certified technicians service all makes and models of vehicles. Wheel alignments too. Visit their Facebook page for more information. Call 940-872-2301 or take your vehicle to 503 West Wise in Bowie. That's Ward's Auto Service and Muffler Shop.
Independence Hall has the best team in the business. That's why it's no surprise that residents and their families continue to trust and rely on their expert services and personalized attention. Call today to schedule a tour at 940-872-9718. And if you're worried about putting your loved one in an assisted living facility, you need to know there's no safer place. Most seniors feel it's a great place to live. Call or stop by Independence Hall at 1210 Jackson Street in Bowie, 940-872-9718.
Your source for local news, weather, and sports for over 60 years. 97.3 FM and 1410 AM. KNTX. Bowie, Nocona.
Welcome back to Jackrabbit Stadium as Scott almost made it back. But the Jackrabbits lead here 9-2 here after the first half of play. And Scott, if you don't mind, while you catch your breath, I'm going to run through it.
I wish you would.
How about that?
I'll try not to breathe too heavy.
Yeah, just get that mic out of your way. All right, let's start with the visiting Bulls from Bridgeport. As a team in the first half, they only had 2 first downs. They ran the ball 8 times for 49 yards. They were 0 of 3 through the air. That's giving them a total yardage in the first half of 49 yards. So the Jackrabbit defense has come to play. The Bulls have been tagged for 7 penalties for 61 yards, 0 of 2 on third down conversion, and 0 of 1 on fourth down conversions. For the Jackrabbits in the first half, 11 first downs. They ran the ball 29 times for 118 yards, 2 of 5 through the air for 32 yards, 150 yards of total offense for the Jackrabbits. They had 7 penalties for 49 yards, 3 of 11 on third down conversions. 2 of those were huge, and 1 of 2 on fourth down conversions. Individual leaders for each team on the ground for the Bulls. Cole Pritchard, 4 carries for 34 yards. Trace Marlette, 3 carries for 11 yards, and Christian Duncan has 1 carry for 4 yards. On the ground for the Jackrabbits, Jax Johnson, 6 carries for 43 yards. Raider Mann, 7 carries for 33 yards. Seth Mann, 4 carries for 19 yards and the touchdown. Tucker Jones, 6 carries for 13 yards. Justin Clark, 4 carries for 5 yards. And Braden Ryan has carried it twice for 5 yards. Bridgeport has no passing stats other than Christian Duncan is 0 for 3 through the air. No receiving stats for them. For the Jackrabbits through the air, Raider Mann is 2 of 5 for 32 yards. Catching those 2 balls, Tucker Jones caught 1 for 19, and Troy Kesey caught 1 for 13. So defensive side of the ball for the Jackrabbits, holding the Bulls to 49 total yards of offense in the first half.
You know, we talked about it before, Brant. If we could stop Pritchard, we might have a pretty good chance of winning this ball game. You can see, you know, when he gets the ball, he's got those little steps, you know, those good-looking running backs or, you know, good kids that, you know, that flop us out usually, you know.
Looks a lot like Coach Chokus back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he was an awson player for the Jackrabbits, and his quick feet like that. But you know, we've done a great job of keeping him in check tonight. But this has been a sloppy game, and we talked about that as well. But when we're ahead by 7 at halftime, I don't care how sloppy it is.
Yeah, I don't really care as long as we're ahead on the scoreboard. But talking back to your sloppy game, 61 yards for the Bulls and 49 over 110 yards of penalties so far in this game here in the first half.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen some great runs by Raider Man. We've seen some great tackles on Jackrabbit defense. The defense is playing awesome tonight.
Man, fantastic tonight.
So with Raider, you know, we talked about it in the pregame show that Raider is going to have to, you know, after one game, you know, he's had sophomore now. He's got 1 game under his belt, and he's come out tonight, and he's looked like a whole different kid tonight.
Sure has.
I know you can say the opponent and all's changed a little bit, but still, he's shown a lot more poise tonight in the pocket. He's last week, I think he was a little hesitant to pull the ball down and run with it. But tonight he's taken advantage and he's hit that outside on either on the left side over here or on the near side over here, and he's gotten some good yardage tonight.
He sure has, and you know, it's just an air of confidence about him right now that he's playing with some confidence and having some good decisions is what's really at the end of it. Just those good decisions that he's making that are leading towards those big plays.
Well, why don't we send it back to the station for 2.5 minutes? 2.5 minute timeout. We'll be back with our special halftime guest as
this game rolls on here tonight. We're here at halftime. Jackrabbits lead the Bridgeport Bulls 9-2, and you think it's not a very exciting game, but I think it's been a pretty exciting game so far, Brant.
Sure has.
9-2. The Jackrabbits even kicked an extra point. We got pretty excited over an extra point in here a while ago, but hope everyone understands why, because it's been a long time since we've seen an extra point, at least a year anyway, Brent.
Yeah, at least.
So TJ, he was all kinds of fired up trying to find his kicking tee. Couldn't find it over here on the sidelines. Finally found it. We didn't get a delay a game penalty or anything for it.
A good snap, good hold, everything.
Everything went well. Coach Dunham, he's got those special teams going in the right direction.
He sure does.
Anyway, we'll be back in 2.5 minutes, as we'll be back with our special halftime guest. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Friday Night Lights and Jackrabbit Football, two things that our town lives for and Barron Brothers is proud to be a part of. Season after season, year after year, North Texas farms and families have come to count on Barron Brothers for cattle and horse feed, fertilizer, and even supplies for your pets. Barron Brothers has 5 locations to serve you, with one on Highway 59 South right here in Bowie. Or go check us out at barronbrothers.com. Barron Brothers, serving our communities with quality products and superior service for over 80 years.
When was your last eye exam? Call Brookstone Eye Center in Bowie for all your family's eye care needs. Dr. Kistner and her staff offer complete eye care services, from eye exams, glasses, and contact lenses, urgent care, and evaluation of cataract, glaucoma, and macular degeneration. Experience all the latest technology in eye care. Visit our website at brookstoneeyecenter.com or stop by our Bowie location at 501 East London. Call us today and see better tomorrow at 940-872-5417. Open Tuesday through Thursday from 9 till 5 and Friday 9 till 1. Closed Mondays. Brookstone Eye Center supports our local team.
Are you looking to add some cows to your herd, or maybe you have too many cows and need to downsize? Call on Ronnie Harden and Jackie Bishop at the Graham Livestock Commission in Graham, Texas. They have a sale every Monday at 10 a.m. Call 940-549-0078 or email Ronnie at grahamlivestock.com. You can also visit their website at grahamlivestock.com to view their past sales and get directions. Graham Livestock Sales, 203 Highway 67 in Graham, Texas. Livestock sales every Monday at 10 a.m.
Show your Jackrabbit pride with a Bowie mascot debit card for your Legend Bank hometown checking account. We give back to the school for every mascot card we issue. Plus, every time you use your card, you'll earn points that you can redeem for great gifts and even gift cards. Visit our website, www.legend.bank, and click on Personal Checking for more information. We look forward to serving you. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions may apply.
Lone Star Backhoe and Septic specializes in new septic systems and septic repair. They also offer septic cleanout, which is recommended every 3 years, and offer site evaluations for new septic systems. In addition, they build roads, house pads and ponds, install storm shelters, and clear brush. For a free estimate, call 940-841-1736. Serving the Montague, Clay, Wise, and Jack County area, Lone Star Backhoe and Septic offers competitive pricing and quality work. Whether residential or commercial, call Casey Denson and Ronnie Dukes to discuss your next project. 940-841-1736.
And welcome back here to Jackrabbit Stadium. Mighty Marching Run getting ready to put on their halftime show here tonight at Jackrabbit Stadium. Jackrabbits lead 9-2 here at halftime. It was 2-2 for a long time, and we're kind of leaning towards ending halftime at 2-2, but we'll take 9-2 any day that the Jackrabbits are leading at halftime, and we still have about 15 minutes to go here before the start of the second half, and we have a special halftime guest up here with us as Miss Joanne Keeler's up here, the principal of the Bowie High School. And Miss Keeler, thanks for coming up. And first thing I want to ask you, this is your second year as a high school principal. What are your thoughts about being high school principal now, and what's the difference between first year and this year? You got everything under control now, right?
Oh, sure. Okay, let me say yes. Let me tell you, starting the second year is so much different than starting the first year, because I just kind of smiled and went with everything last year, and being able to put things in place, and just our kids are so great, and we have such a fantastic staff that it makes my job a whole lot easier, except when we have water coming down from the ceiling.
We'll get to that in a little bit.
Yeah. but I have the best staff and the best group of kids that I've probably ever worked with, because they just want to do the right thing most of the time. And you can't ask for anything more than that. So starting my second year, it's been a great start with our change in schedule and our change in the 4-day week.
Right.
Everybody's just adjusting and adapting and going with the flow.
Well, you got a new assistant principal, and I know that has to be a big time adjustment with who you ended up getting that job.
Well, let me tell you, Coach Atkins, our former head boys basketball coach, he is phenomenal. And I honestly couldn't ask for somebody better. I will tell you that I married with 2 boys at home. I live with a lot of sarcasm. And so he has not made that any different during the day. And so I just live with fantastic sarcasm all day long. But he is a hard worker. He wants to learn. He wants to do well. And somebody that has a desire just to be a great human and be my secondhand man has been awesome. I mean, I can't praise him enough on how well he's done, just starting so early and just jumping right in with 2 feet.
Well, my oldest son Drew played basketball for him, but I've never heard him call him an outstanding human before. Coach Atkins. He loves Coach Atkins, but he never called him a wonderful, outstanding human. I don't think he ever
I'm going to call him an outstanding human because he is. He really is.
Okay. We'll go along with that. I like him very much, but I don't know about outstanding human. But
let me tell you, he's a hard worker. He loves kids. He doesn't play around.
Oh, I know he doesn't.
I mean, and that's what I appreciate, that it's not, I mean, he wants to learn. He wants to do well. Miss Keeler, what do you need me to do? And I'm like, I don't know. And then he just does it. So
I guess his job probably, we'll talk to him later, but I guess his job is mainly discipline and stuff like that.
Yes, lots of discipline. He's really working hard on our attendance. We just hired a new PEMS clerk at Bowie High School, and so we are so excited to add Meredith Gunter to our staff. She has been just a breath of fresh air. And so him working with her and learning the attendance things and making sure that kids are at school and what they need to do to make sure they come when they haven't been here. So he has lots of little things that he does as an AP, but, predominantly it's discipline and making sure that we are doing what we're supposed to, all of us, including me.
Okay, well, you started off now with a 4-day week, and you've had about, 4 weeks of that, and
yes.
And then we'll get to the other part in a little bit. Talk about the 4-day week and how that's affected you, or how that's made things better, or what so far.
We are adjusting, and I think we're still adjusting. It's by Friday, we're all exhausted. We laugh about that because we'd be exhausted if there was a 5-day week. And so the kids have adjusted well. I think having 7 periods a day now, the kids say the day goes faster, which is a good thing because we've added 45 minutes to each day. And so that has helped them. Teachers enjoy it because it's longer time with classes. So kids can actually get work done in class, and we're seeing that work with grades and stuff. And so everybody seems to be adjusting. It's just long for high school kids because they still are at school all day on Friday as well. Our band, our cheerleaders, our football team, especially volleyball, still playing. And so we still work on Fridays. And so it's, I don't think we have a 4-day week, but we are doing the best we can with a smile on our face every day.
Well, I know something happened this week that totally threw everybody off, I believe, with the water pipe break and all. How did that set you back, and how did y'all go about? Did everything go smoothly? Or I know it probably couldn't go real smoothly, but moving classes over this way. I heard some kids saying they went to the library and different things. How did all that get handled?
Well, it's quite interesting when the fire sprinkler system starts just pouring water out in the main hallway. And so we were actually between class periods. The bell had rang after our second lunch, and so kids were going to class, and then all of a sudden, here comes the water. And so we adjusted very well. We had an evacuation. Everybody left the building, and so I get on the phone calling Mr. Enlow and Mr. Meeks because I'm standing there watching water come out of the ceiling. And so I will say, again, with Coach Atkins, we made a plan, and we just kept going as it was. And so we have a little setback. We had 10 classrooms that had water in them, but our group that has come in and blown out fans and water and sucked up all the water. And so we're hoping, keeping our fingers crossed, that we will be back in our classrooms on Tuesday, but that's not a for sure yet. We're really not going to know that until Monday to see how well all the water was able to get sucked up and if we will need to do kind of any demolition or anything with the walls. But it was quite an interesting afternoon, Wednesday afternoon. So, yes, you learn as you go in this job.
Yeah, it's something new every day, I bet.
Every day. All day long, yes.
So, you're juggling things all right. You got your husband going off to work every morning. You got kids now having to be at school at 7 o'clock instead of later on like that. Is that a adjustment, or how's all that working? Does he even help you, or is he just run off to work and say you can handle it?
Well, I will tell you, Scott Keeler is amazing, and so because our friend,
just because he's standing here.
No, because he really is. Because he takes Kyle, our freshman, is playing football, and so Scott will get up and take him to practice for 6 o'clock, and so I'm just responsible for the little one that's in 5th grade, and so it's Kinzer and I every morning. Now it's the mornings he don't want to get out of bed that I'm like, come on, bub, we got 10 minutes and we got to go. But it's the divide and conquer in the Keeler house, and that's kind of how we roll to make sure everybody's taken care of all day long, every day.
Well, I don't know your oldest one too much, but Kinsler, he's right at the top of the list at the intermediate school right now. He's right up here. I know you would probably agree with that, but I mean he's a great kid.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. He's a straight knucklehead. He is our love bug. He still, as a 5th grader, still likes to snuggle with his mama. But sometimes I need to smack him back and forth because I'm like, who are your parents and where did you come from? But we are proud of him. We are proud of Kyle. They're good kids and they're respectful because they have no choice. That's what the expectation is, and they know there's consequences when they don't do what they're supposed to.
I'm not going to say we don't get on to him a little bit, but we have to get on to all of them, every once in a while.
I know, but I need to know if you're getting on that little one.
No, not anything bad. I mean, he's
a boy.
He's a boy, and he's in PE, and he wants to run and jump on other kids and all that kind of stuff.
Bless America.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if they all do it, it's no big deal.
Okay.
So,
jeez.
Anyway, let's talk about some of these things. Now, here's the band. My son's a drum major.
He is, and he is phenomenal.
But look at I mean, there's all kinds of kids in that band. We've talked about this with Mr. Enlow. I mean, Mr. Torres, he can put these kids look, he got small ones. He's got, different. He's got
junior high school.
Yeah, he's got all these kind of kids, and he gets them to do. I mean, they win sweepstakes every year. And, how does all that happen?
They work hard, and they start in the summer.
They're here before the football team. They're here before everybody.
Yes, and those kids work nonstop. They were playing a song earlier, and I love 80s because I was an 80s kid. And so I turned around and said, you guys can play 80s music all night long. And Mr. Torres laughed because he knows how much I love that. But they work hard just like everybody else does. And so that's part of we have a great, fantastic band that does so well because of how much work they put into learning the music, playing, knowing the steps, everything that comes along with just playing in the band. Well, so we are super proud of them as well.
I'm going to say something kind of controversial here.
Uh-oh.
But
are you sure? On the air. You want to be controversial?
Yeah, it's okay. My son's ranked number 2 right now. Can you think you can get him to number 1?
Mr. Weber. Oh, my gosh. If Austin earns his way to number 1, then he will graduate as number 1.
Oh, I'm just kidding you. But there's never been a more serious kid in all of Bowie High School, I don't think.
No, we took his picture. So, hey, to you, congratulations on him being a national merit on the college board. That is phenomenal, an award that he has gotten. And so that is amazing. But we were like, Austin, smile when we were taking this picture.
I'm telling you.
But he is very serious, and but he has to earn his way.
Oh, I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. Okay. We still got about 6 minutes left. So other things in the high school that may be new this year, you got a lot of new staff, I think.
Yes.
How hard was it to bring in a new staff like that?
Well, I tell you, sometimes when you're hiring new folks, you're not sure. But the people that we've hired are legit. And so I say that across the board. Our teachers, our coaches, just new staff, new office staff, new paraprofessionals. We have such a good group that works so well together. We were hiring up until the last day. But I will say this, it's everybody we have believes in kids, and they believe that all kids can learn. And that's a huge undertaking because we have kids at so many different levels. But as we talked to our staff last week on our first professional development day on Friday, it was one thing that I can see our staff is really invested together. And so you can't ask for a more unified group of people that all have the same vision than what we do at Bowie High School. And so I'm super proud of the people that come to work every day for kids.
Well, I work at the intermediate, but I have all these kids coming up. Mr. Weber, you got to go to high school with us. You got to go to junior high with us. So if I look for a job at the high school one of these days, you won't even hesitate, will you? You just sign my papers and put me in there, right?
Well, it depends on what you ask me on the air. And so as long as you don't put me in a position to answer questions on the radio
like my son getting number one?
Then yes, I will make
Was
sure
that an X on my name right there?
Correct. But I will make sure there's a job for you at the high school because I know how well you do with kids because I hear it from my little one.
Oh, gosh.
So, yes, I know how valuable you are there, and I'm sure Mr. Childress, he might have something to say, but we'll worry about that later.
Well, we appreciate all you do for all the kids and the way you handled things this week. I'm sure it was top notch, and just having to put up with Coach Atkins is enough. And we'll have him up here to get back at me for that. But anyway, thanks for coming up and joining us. And
Absolutely.
And these guys next door, they can't see. They're not prepared like I am. They got to borrow my pens. They got to borrow everything I got.
They don't know what they're doing. And I thought I had them set up with their binder. Good grief. Got to increase the font so they can see the
I know.
The deals.
Look at that. Well, look at that.
We got it.
You work on that this week. Put that at the top of your list.
I've already said I will make the font bigger so we can see everybody's
I don't care about water draining all through the high school. We got to have bigger font.
No, you don't care that there was water just pouring from the ceiling. And I was like, what are we going to do now?
No, we need bigger font. That's all that matters.
I will make sure that we have bigger font that we can read
we
the
names. We don't care about wet carpet. We got bigger font.
Right. We don't need to worry about anybody falling in the water or having any kind of injury. No, we don't worry about that.
Well, thanks for coming up and joining us. Always a pleasure and just a great time. And thanks for coming up and we'll have we'll be talking to you later.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Joanne Keeler, for coming up and talking to us. Jackrabbits lead 9-2 at halftime. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
If you're looking for real value in car insurance, value that means a good price and even more, see State Farm agent Tim Wynn and ask about State Farm's low-cost car insurance. If you have an accident, Tim will get your claim started promptly and make sure it's settled fairly. See why so many of your neighbors in the Bowie area insure their cars with State Farm. For a better car insurance value, see Tim Wynn at 201 West Pecan in Bowie. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Stable, innovative, flexible. Jacksboro National Bank retains the values and mission established in 1905, providing a stable foundation to build on. We strive to provide the latest products technology to allow our customers to take advantage of these advancements. Open minds and flexible approach allow Jacksboro National Bank to assist our customers to respond to opportunities. Stable, innovative, flexible. That's my bank. Jacksboro National Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Corey Hooks, and I am excited. Corey Hooks Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Check out our new website at CoreyHooks.com, where you will find all our new and pre-owned inventory, check trade values, securely apply for an auto loan, inquire about parts, schedule service, and handle all your body shop needs. Our friendly professional staff is here to serve you. Come out and see us at 6486 U.S. Highway 287 in Bowie under the giant American flag.
Nocona Feed and Ranch has feeds for your animals and ranch supplies too, but they're much more than that. They carry welding supplies, do oil changes, getting you in and out quickly, plus provide new tire service and repairs. In addition, they stock auto parts for your convenience. Nocona Feed and Ranch invites you to come by and visit their store and to check out their Facebook page too. Nocona Feed and Ranch, 1323 Highway 82 in Nocona.
And welcome back here to Jackrabbit Stadium. Jackrabbits lead 9-2 here at halftime. And Brant, we talked about it before, but the Jackrabbits, it may not be a pretty thing, but I think you take a 7-point lead at halftime over a 4A school like this that beat us last year 63-62. I mean, we're winning, and those, it hadn't come very often as of late either.
It has not, and I'm super excited. I don't care. It's 9-2.
Yeah, we won one game last year, so anytime you got the lead at halftime, that has to be a positive.
Absolutely. Keep bringing that up. One game, geez,
exactly.
Come on.
So anyway, great.
We're about to get this one under our belt.
Let's hope so. Got a long way to go here, though. So
yes, we do.
Here come the Jackrabbits out on the field. The Bulls from the opposite end of the field down there. Nice looking run through, and ours doesn't get up in the second half. It's only a first half.
Only a first half rabbit.
First half getter
I
up.
hope that's not true. We need these rabbits to play the second half.
Exactly right. We got to be fired up and play 2 halves of football here. As the Jackrabbits do lead 9-2 here at halftime. And a beautiful night for football here at Jackrabbit Stadium. And the wind has died down a little bit now, so it should be a great second half. Hope you enjoy the broadcast here tonight. I don't see how you can not.
If you don't, there's something wrong with you. Just ask Keeler.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm getting the shaking of the head of my wife. She didn't like that question. Uh-oh, she didn't like that.
Not at all. Not at all.
I'll have to hear about that for about a month.
Yeah, well.
Well. You got to do what you got to do.
That's right. That's right.
So the Jackrabbits will kick off to start the second half as the Bulls will move left to right on your radio dial. And the Rangers trail 5-1 to the Minnesota Twins. There's no reason to win this time of year.
No, it's not important. Not important right now.
But it is to the Jackrabbits. We need to win all we can get here. So, and they do lead 9-2 as T.J. Harrelson will kick off.
Kid's been kicking the ball far tonight.
Yes, yeah. Now Pritchard's moving around back there. He's thinking they're gonna kick over here to the left this time. And now we got what happened. Do we not have everybody ready, or what happened?
I don't know. I didn't know if the clock was ready or what.
I don't know. You never know. Probably eating pizza. And here is the kick, and it's a good line drive kick, and he called a fair catch.
He sure did.
What in the
world? Does that go to
world?
the 25 now?
I don't know. I guess they do.
I think it does, yeah.
And that was a strange deal. I think he could have walked to the 25. There's a line drive kick. That was pretty strange.
That was a bullet. Yeah, it was.
Anyway, first down and 10 for the Bulls at the 25-yard line. Jackrabbits lead 9-2 on the strength of a safety and a Seth Mann 2-yard touchdown run, and then a T.J. Harrelson extra point and a 2-point safety by the Bridgeport Bulls, and we're 9-2 here starting the third quarter.
Who do we need to keep an eye on here in this second half? What number for the Bulls is it?
What, 14?
14.
Yeah. Pritchard in the backfield. Duncan is the quarterback. Is that coming off of?
Here's a pass out to number 4.
Yes, it is out. And he'll make it out to about the 32-yard line. Second down, and about 2 or 3 here for the Bulls.
That's their first reception of the ball game. That was that coach talking.
Oh, really?
To this guy.
Oh, okay.
It was recording.
Okay.
They got it going now. They're ready to roll.
Okay, good. Second down and 2, as a strange voice was floating around the press box up here.
And it wasn't Scott's.
No, it wasn't mine, strange voice. Second down and 2. Here's a blitz coming from the outside, and he pulls it off, and he gets a first down. Duncan runs over the defensive back, still going across midfield, and that's a big run for Duncan, the quarterback, as the Jackrabbits blitz from the outside. Duncan pulled the ball away from his running back and kept it around the left side for a great gain all the way down to the Jackrabbit 48-yard line.
That cornerback on the right side of the defense is not going to want to see that kid running that way anymore.
No, he's not. Whoever that was just got bowled over.
Yeah, I don't want to run over.
So already first down and 10 for the Bulls inside Jackrabbit territory at the 48. Low snap, picks it up, and ball carrier is brought down in the backfield on a great defensive play by number 11 for the Jackrabbits, and that is number 11 is Cameron Ward in the backfield quickly for the Jackrabbit defense.
Trace Marlette on the carry for the Bridgeport Bulls lost 3 yards on that one. Second down and 13.
Great play there by Ward, coming off that right defensive end spot and making a big tackle. Second down and 13 for the Bulls. And Duncan is in the shotgun all the way back to his 43-yard line. Low snap again, hands it off to Pritchard. Pritchard trying to get to the outside, and he's brought down right there. And that is number 4 for number 1, Justin Clark with the tackle, and it's back to the original line. Oh, no, not to the original line of scrimmage, back to the line of scrimmage. Then it'll be third down and 13. Big play here coming for the Jackrabbit defense.
Big play here. Got to keep them at third down and 13.
So third down and 13 for the Bulls offense. And their kicker's warming up over there in the net. I guess he's fixing to kick a 70-yard field goal.
That'd be some kind of record.
You'd have to think so. So here's a big play here. Third down and 13. And they're having trouble in the backfield. And back to the line of scrimmage as Duncan tried to pull it out.
Preacher Chambers on the tackle there. Preacher with, who's that? Number 11.
Yeah, that's Ward.
Ward again, and I think 44. I think Hayden Rodriguez in there as well.
Duncan tried to pull it out of Marlette's belly, and Marlette didn't want to let go of it, and Jackrabbit defense met him in a great stand by the Jackrabbit defense. They allowed Duncan with a big run, but now they make the stop, and the Bulls will have to punt. This is Pritchard back to punt for the Bulls. Tucker, good to see Tucker back out there. Oh, he's on a high snap. It's way back. Oh, no. At the 20. And he will get it away. Oh, a good punt. Wow, gosh. Get it. Oh, my gosh, we don't get it. Wow, what a play. It goes all the way to the 11. Man, he pulled him out of trouble there, didn't he?
Sure did. My goodness.
All the way down to the 11-yard line. He punted that from about the 20.
Just a line drive bullet. Got a good bounce on the backside of that. And the coverage team was already staring Tucker right in the face. But good news is
Jackrabbit ball.
We still have the lead 9-2, and it's our football. And we've been taking about 6 minutes off every drive.
With all the penalties and everything else to back it up and move it up and all this kind of stuff. So can't make any mistakes down here at the 11-yard line of the Jackrabbits. Underneath center is Raider Man, and he will hand it off to Seth.
He caught it, though.
Oh, and he caught it right on the one hopper.
Fortuitous bounce right there.
Oh, nice word.
Thank you.
And that'll be a gain of 7. Bring up second down and 3. Man, oh, man, that could have been a killer.
Oh, man, that would have been. Oh.
But it bounced one bounce back up into his arms. So a good gainer there by Seth, and the Jackrabbits now will and Raider doesn't run to the sideline this time to get the play. He just gets a signal, and back to the line of scrimmage come the Jackrabbits with 10 seconds on the play clock. And he gets it and turns and hands it off to Seth once again, and Seth is hit at the line of scrimmage.
His legs.
Now he's got out to 22. Yeah, now he's out here for the first down. Now what? There's the flag. And a little retaliation. That's Zach out there again.
That's Zach out there, isn't he?
Yep. We'll see who gets this penalty. Maybe both sides. We don't give it to both of them. Well, we're talking.
Number 0's pleading his case.
Number 0 may get kicked out here if he don't watch out. And so, unsportsmanlike against the Jackrabbits. But unsportsmanlike against the Bulls. So we'll just leave it there.
Offset that, and that'll be a first down.
Yep. Why didn't we move the chains yet?
I don't know.
What are we doing?
Or do we go back?
He's got his hand behind his back.
Yep.
There we go. We're moving the chains now. First down and 10 for the Jackrabbits. Zach, he's going to have to watch himself, isn't he?
Yeah. He may get to spend the rest of the time over here.
Yeah, he's not. He hasn't played that much. Well, this is his first drive. He'll be out there. Oh, my gosh. So first down and 10 for the Jackrabbits. 8 minutes remaining. And here comes Johnson. Good cut. Max Johnson at the 30. Trips over the 30-yard line and falls out of bounds at the 32. Close to another Jackrabbit first down, but he's gain of 9. Bring up second down and 1 for the Jackrabbits. Good looking run now by Jackson. Jax didn't get a lot of ball carrying opportunities last year, but man, he's doing a great job for him this year.
He sure is.
So second down and 1. Chad wants to know what inning is it. I would say it's about probably getting close to the 7th inning stretch.
Yeah,
somewhere in that area.
Close to the 7th inning.
So underneath center again is, and then right up the middle we go. And this is Jax again, breaking tackle. No, that's Seth. Good gracious. Brother Seth going on. He's not going to like me calling him Brother Seth. We got to call him Brother Raider. That's what
Brother Raider. Yeah, you better get that straight.
And what a great run by Seth as he gets to the 46-yard line. First down and 10 for the Jackrabbits. Clock running, 7:38 remaining here in the third quarter. Jackrabbits lead 9-2.
Jackrabbits 33 carries and at 153 yards on the ground. My goodness, just pounded.
Yes. And here is the snap, and we'll hand it to Tucker. Tucker's dancing around, and he goes down.
Wrangle.
And that is Wrangle in the backfield, bringing down Tucker before he could get to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of about 4, second down and 14 for the Jackrabbits. Oh, that's a good-looking play there by
Mr. Caden
Wrangle. a senior defensive back for the Jackrabbits, coming off that left cornerback spot. He read it all the way. Tucker had no chance with that one. What these players that come over here and talk to people in the stands? I don't know. I know when I played where our tails would have been. Probably driving a car the next week or sitting in the stands up here.
If you want to talk to them, go sit with them.
Yeah, really. Exactly.
We're going to call a timeout.
Timeout charge to the Jackrabbits, and we'll take it with them back in 1 minute. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Texoma Plumbing and Construction LLC is your locally owned and operated plumbing specialist serving Montague and the surrounding counties. Texoma Plumbing and Construction offers residential, new construction, and remodels. Also service and repair, sewer and drain cleanout, tankless water heaters, and gas lines. So when you need an expert plumber, call Texoma Plumbing and Construction, 940-872-5000 or 940-825-6828, and like them on Facebook. License number M39201.
Lipscomb Auto Center in Bowie, your hometown GM dealer, serving Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC customers. In business for more than 30 years, they're a symbol of exceptional customer service. And if you're in the market for a new or good pre-owned vehicle, Lipscomb's has an extensive inventory to meet your needs. Visit their website for current stock at lipscombautocenter.com, and they'll take care of you after the sale with their service and parts department. Lipscomb's Auto Center, US 287 in Bowie. Visit their website at lipscombautocenter.com today.
Welcome back to Jackrabbit Stadium. Jackrabbits lead 9-2. Have the ball at their own 42-yard line. Second down and 14. Everybody rushes to the line of scrimmage, and we hand it off to Seth. Seth up the middle. Seth Mann trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he does. That's going to be a gain of about 5 for the senior running back for the Jackrabbits. And it'll bring up a long. Well, he gets back to right at the line of scrimmage. No, he does get. Let's get a gain of 5 there. So 3rd down and 9 for the Jackrabbits. Number 61, I believe. No, not number 61. Yeah, Cody West in at center.
I don't think so. I think it's...
Yeah, maybe. It is. Yep. Cody West, sophomore, in at center for the Jackrabbits right now. Here come the Bulls on the blitz. Back to throw. And he throws it. We got a man wide open. That's Tucker Jones for the first down. What a good-looking play there for the Jackrabbits. Down to the 42-yard line. We needed 9, and we got 12, I believe. What's going on now? I don't know. We got a man injured. Is it Tucker injured down here? But it is a first down for the Jackrabbits. I don't know. We got everybody's on the knee over here.
Cooper Hammer's over there shaking hands with the referee. Trying to get those calls any way he can. Atta boy, Cooper.
So we do have an injury on the field right now as Jackrabbits lead 9-2. 5:45 remaining here in the third quarter. Tucker, he may have just had to
wind knocked out of him.
Yeah.
Kind of
Now he's getting up. He's been hit harder than he's ever been hit tonight.
Holding that same shoulder.
Yeah, he is. So Jackrabbits have needed that first down and got it. Needed 9 yards and got about 12 out of it. And Jax Johnson will check in for Braden Ryan back in the offensive huddle. And Tucker will stay over here and meet with the trainer over here to our right here in front of us. And the clock will run. We're not running the clock. There we go. 5:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Jackrabbits lead 9-2. Tucker's saying he'd never hit me that hard in basketball or track.
Boston
or anything else. Here's Seth going across the 40-yard line down to about the 39-yard line, gain of about 4 for Seth Mann.
Boston says they hit him that hard in basketball. They hit Boston that hard, didn't they?
I bet that's right. Yeah. So second down.
Do you see my mother-in-law? My mother-in-law caught a football.
How'd she do that?
I don't know. One of the cheerleader ones.
All the way up here?
How about that? Yeah.
Good gracious. What kind of cheerleader's got an arm to get it up here?
Somebody that better be playing softball.
That's what I was fixing to say. Second down and 7 after only a gain of 3. I thought it was a gain of 4, but they're giving 3 yards. Cody West, sophomore, making his varsity debut here tonight. playing center for the Jackrabbits now. And here's right up the middle. I bet you that was just Raider doing that on his own there. And there's a pancake block by Sterling Harrington back at the 38-yard line. And, oh, my gosh, Sterling just clobbered his man. And that's a first down. What a great play by Mr. Mann there. And, boy, I was watching something else out there. I was hoping somebody else didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
But Raider with a great quarterback sneak there right up the middle and gets the first down. And here we are running the clock again, Brent.
I like it. We said that get going earlier.
Exactly. 4:20 remaining here in the third quarter. Now they're handed off to, who's this? Jax Johnson. And he is fighting for extra yardage, still going down to about the 26-yard line. Man, he just don't quit.
He doesn't quit. I think he's down 3 or 4 times.
It's going to be about a 5, maybe a 6-yard gain. I guess it's a 5-yard gain for Mr. Johnson, and we'll take it. Second down and 5 for the Jackrabbits with 3:50 to play here in the third quarter. Jackrabbits lead 9-2. Scott Weber, Brant Ferris bringing it to you here on KNTX. Tonight is homecoming here next week as the Jackrabbits take on the Henrietta Bearcats.
I thought you said tonight it's homecoming, and then
next week.
I was like, my goodness.
Next week. We don't see any moms or anything.
No.
And here he is, Raider rolling to his right, looking.
Oh, he's got him.
Still looking.
Oh, he had him.
Now he'll pull it down, trying to get to the sideline and the first down marker. Still trying, and he'll step out of bounds about a yard short of the first down marker. Who's that going to the end zone out there?
I think that was Theron Waldrop.
I think it was too.
And he had him there for a second. If Raider would have seen the move coming, he could have got it out there to him.
So third down and 1 now for the Jackrabbit offense. And Tucker's got his shoulder pads off over here, rubbing on his right shoulder. Second time he's pulled up lame on that shoulder tonight.
Yep.
3:24 clock stopped with Raider going out of bounds. Boy, Raider have a future at quarterback or running back or whatever he wants with those
as athletes.
Exactly. So big play here, third down and 1. And they'll pitch it outside. And Jack's got room to run now to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, down to about the 3-yard line. I thought he was going to be stopped for a little bit, but once he turned that corner, there was nobody out there for the Bulls. And he gets down first and goal at the 4-yard line. Or they're marking it at the 3. Where are they going to mark it? They're right at the tip of the ball at the 3-yard line. First down and goal at the 3 for the Jackrabbits. Boy, I am big time impressed with Jax Johnson tonight.
I tell you.
Good gracious.
9 carries, 76 yards. And that's all through from tackle to tackle almost.
Yeah. Hard running. So first down and goal at the 3. Raider underneath center. Turns, hands it off to Seth. Seth goes in. Oh, yeah. For the touchdown. 3-yard touchdown run for Seth Mann.
That 3-yard run by Seth Mann wraps up a Jackrabbit drive that covers 89 yards in 13 plays.
Look at these drives.
And it is now 15-2 in favor of the Jackrabbits.
We don't kick another extra point?
Yes, we are. Send out TJ.
Let's see if we can get it done. 2 extra points in one game.
That hadn't been done in years.
Here we go. Perfect snap. And the kick is up, and it is good. And the Jackrabbits lead 16-2 over the Bridgeport Bulls with 2:59 to play. Here in the third quarter, we'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
White's Magneto and Supply is your go-to store for quality name brands that you know and trust. Hustler, Skag, Steel, and Echo. You'll also find pressure washers, tillers, and oil fill supplies. You'll also can have your propane cylinders refilled for your outdoor cooking. Eddie and Gina Robinson owners invite you to check out the Green Mountain pellet grills, Cajun fryers, and Big Green Eggs grills and supplies. Come by today. That's White's Magneto and Supply, 1413 East Wise in Bowie. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to noon. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. That's White's Magneto and Supply.
Bowie Pharmacy, 503 East London, understands that convenience is very important. The pharmacy is conveniently located near medical clinics and as a convenient drive-up window. They also offer delivery inside the Bowie city limits. Bowie Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy. Most insurances and Medicaid are accepted. Have your next prescription filled at Bowie Pharmacy, a strong supporter of Bowie High School sports. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:15 and Saturdays, 8 till 11. Call 940-872-1140.
Welcome back. Jackrabbits have just taken a 16-2 lead over the Bridgeport Bulls tonight with 2:59 remaining in the third quarter. Jackrabbits scored on a 3-yard run by Seth Mann. And listen to these drives. We've had a 92-yard drive and an 89-yard drive tonight. This 89-yard drive took 13 plays, and T.J. Harrelson kicks the extra point, his second extra point of the night, and the Jackrabbits lead 16-2. Now T.J. kicks off and booms it down to the 13-yard line where it's taken there. Jackrabbits converge on him, and still going, and he's brought down from behind by Hobson, I believe. Is that who that number 13 is? That is Jaden Hobson with the tackle from behind, and the Bulls will have it at the 32-yard line. Boy, TJ's all kinds of fired up. Look at him running around down there. So we've had
2 extra points. That's the most we've had. I mean, the most we had since the last time we had 2 supermoons in a month.
I think so. Excuse me, I'm with you. 92-yard drive in 20 plays and 89-yard drive in 13 plays, Brent. Coach Price cannot be anything but happy down there.
You know it. He listened to my keys to winning.
That's right. So here's Duncan and here's Pritchard in the backfield, and he's going nowhere, back to the 29-yard line. I mean, Ward is all over the place tonight. I don't even know who he is. I'm sorry. I've never even met the kid.
That last score and summary brought to you by the Bowie News. If you think you know football, show off your knowledge each week with the Bowie News Pigskin Picks Contest. Fill out your picks in each Wednesday edition of the Bowie News. Through November 10th to win cash prizes. Weekly winners will be entered into a drawing at the end of the year. And I'll get you those sponsors in just a minute.
Hands it off to Marlette coming this way, and he'll get to about the 38-yard line before he's finally knocked out of bounds. A more manageable third down here for the Bulls, about third down and 4 now. Third down and 5, it looks like. Yeah. What is it, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4 yards for the first down now for the Bulls. But
those sponsors for the Pigskin Picks tailgate, the ultimate tailgating package, are Carl Clement Ford, Henry Insurance, and Enderby Gas.
Thanks to the Bowie News and all the rest of our sponsors. We'll run them down for you hopefully after this Jackrabbit victory. But a long way still to go here. 1:49 remaining here in the third quarter. And it is a big third down here for the Bulls. Duncan hands it off he keeps it himself. And the Jackrabbits have him. And they bring him down short of the first down by about 2 yards here, maybe 1.5 yards. Boy, Duncan, he's a load to bring down.
Load to bring down.
And when he gets that head start from that shotgun position, he is very tough to bring down. So we're going to call it 4th down and 2 here for a first down. What do you think, Brown? 4th and 1 or 4th and 2?
I'm going 1.5.
Okay. Well, yeah. Thanks for backing me up there, buddy.
You bet.
So we're already in the shotgun. They are going for it here. Excuse me. And here's a snap, and Pritchard has it. And Pritchard be close.
It's going to be close.
And we're waiting to get. Oh, and he's shaking his head no. Let's go over here. Oh, now he's saying give it to him.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we got people flying out of there.
We got a cramp.
I think so. But this official over here was shaking his head no. And then he wants to move they've already moved the chains.
Yeah. And it got right to the 42. Will's standing there with his hand.
Will's wanting a measurement. But we're not going to get it, are we?
Nope.
As number 56 for the Bulls is cramping up a little bit. That's Alex White, I believe.
So the only measurement you need is that 42-yard line, sir.
That's right. Clock is stopped with 59 seconds remaining. And the moon is coming up over Jackrabbit Stadium. My son-in-law wants to know, was it really 2-2? Everybody's wondering that, aren't they?
Why aren't they listening at the beginning? I don't know. What are they thinking?
I don't know. If they'd start listening when it starts instead of...
They'd know how it got there.
Exactly.
Way to go, Dalton.
Yeah, Dalton. So here we are, first down and 10. Jackrabbits lead 16-2. 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. Here's Pritchard spinning, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line, gain of 3. Nice defense out by the Jackrabbits, not falling for the spins of Pritchard that time, brought down by Preacher Chambers.
And
also
number 11.
Again, no, he's all over the place. Also, Colton Schaefer out there in on the tackle. Good to see Colton out playing for the Jackrabbits. Another one of those kids I've known for a long time, but Cameron Ward, no, sir. No, sir. We'll have to get to know who this young man is. So second down and 7 for the Bridgeport Bulls with 15 seconds remaining, and people jumping everywhere.
They had 2 receivers take off straight down the field.
And Preacher thought it was on him, but it's false start.
Wait.
False start on the Bulls. Now look at him. Larry thinks we've got this one in hand. He's headed to the house.
He's out of here?
Yeah.
It's past his bedtime. He's got golf or something to do in the morning, I'm sure.
Well, he's got his golf clothes on now. Will he sleep in those?
That's the way he came into the bank today. Just look. I said, y'all got to be going somewhere. Nope, just going home. He's.
Oh, now that's the end of the third quarter of play. Jackrabbits lead 16-2 over the Bridgeport Bulls. We'll be back. Now, Ward's hollering at the other team. So, anyway, Jackrabbits lead 16-2. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
The Forestburg Country Store has the things you need and want. Groceries, feed for your animals, hardware, and plumbing supply. And people say they have the best burgers around these parts. The grill is open from 6 until 3 Monday through Saturday and 6 until 2 on Sunday. The Forestburg Country Store offers friendly hometown service. Go by and see them today. Open Monday through Friday, 6 until 7 p.m., Saturdays till 5, and Sundays till 3. The Forestburg Country Store, FM 455 in Forestburg, Texas, USA.
Custom Pump and Windmill LLC in Montague has over 25 years experience installing and repairing all brands of windmills. They specialize in new windmill installation and windmill repair. Custom Pump and Windmill also offers both the submersible and solar line of pumps, as well as servicing existing pumps. Call them today for a free quote on your next project, windmills or water pumps. Call 940-894-3172. That's Custom Pump and Windmill LLC, 146 Alamo Road in Montague.
Welcome back here to Jackrabbit Stadium. Second down and 12 as we start the fourth quarter for the Bulls. Jackrabbits lead 16-2. Ball resting at the Bull 40-yard line. Low snap. Here's Pritchard again trying to get to the outside. This time he does. Dragging tacklers to the 50-yard line. Gain of about 10. We're going to bring up third down and 2 for the Bulls.
Give him to the 49 of Bridgeport. Good hard run there by Pritchard. Finding some running room hard up the middle, but got to the outside.
So
brings up a manageable third down and 3.
Yeah, actually it's going to be third down and 3 as Preacher Chambers and Mr. Malone check out of the ball game. Ethan Malone comes out of the ball game. So third down and 3. Big play here for the Jackrabbit defense once again. As Duncan standing all the way back at his 44-yard line waiting this snap. It's another low snap. And he'll hand it off, and it goes nowhere. And it's going to be a loss of 1, third down and 4.
Is he not down when he takes that snap?
Yeah, that's what you'd think. He gets his knee pretty close, don't he?
Yes, he does.
What a defensive play by the Jackrabbits, and I believe that's number 44 for the Jackrabbits back in there, Hayden Rodriguez. If it wasn't, he was back there somewhere.
Loss of 1 on the play, fourth down and 4.
Will Cross also back in there. So fourth down and 4, biggest play of the ball game as of yet for the Jackrabbit defense as they lead 16-2, 10:40 remaining in this ball game. Play clock is down to 8, 7. They're not going to get this off, and they'll have to call a timeout.
Ooh, that's going to hurt them later.
Yes, it will. That's a timeout charge to the Bridgeport Bulls, and we'll take it with them back in 30 seconds. 30-second timeout. Jackrabbits lead 16-2. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
At Hilltop Tire Service, 618 West Wise and Bowie, they'll make sure you get more from the tires you paid for. Hilltop Tire is always glad to suggest the make and type best suited to your vehicle and driving habits. They carry all major brands of tires and are locally owned and operated. Call Hilltop Tire Service at 940-872-3522. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5. Hilltop Tire Service proudly supports the Bowie Jackrabbits.
Welcome back. Biggest play of the ball game so far again for the Jackrabbit defense as they lead 16-2, and it'll be fourth down and 4 for the Bridgeport Bulls. And what do you think the Bulls are fixing to do here, Brent?
They're going to try to find a way to get the ball to Pritchard with some space.
You would think so anyway, wouldn't you?
You'd think so after the 2 years of watching that young man play and destroy this Jackrabbit team.
So here we go. Fourth down and 4 for the Bulls. And Duncan in the middle of Pritchard and, who is it, Marlett probably back there, but we'll wait and see. But here's another snap. Low. Oh, and the Jackrabbit, they throw a pass out in the flat. It is complete, and it will be a first down. Nice-looking play there by the the Bull offense as they just throw it out in the flat.
Got it to Marlett.
Yeah, Marlett that time.
He snuck out of the backfield.
That's a play we hadn't seen all night by the Bulls.
Pritchard threw a heck of a block.
Oh, we got a flag?
I don't think so.
We're waiting to move the chains anyway. And now we're ready to go. First down and 10 for the Bulls at the Jackrabbit 42-yard line. Clock running, 10:20 remaining in the ball game. Every snap is low. And now they throw one up for grabs. And that's a be offensive pass interference.
That guy was looking right at it.
Man.
Man, don't hold your hands up. Yeah, you ran right through him. That was an easy one.
Yeah, that's an easy flag right there. And now Will Cross. Is that Will coming in? No, yep. Will Cross coming back in the game for the Jackrabbits. He's still acting like he didn't do anything.
Yeah, that was is that 22?
I believe so.
Or 20? 20.
Oh, it's number 20, isn't it? Yeah, that's Mo out there. Mo Azouk with the penalty for the Jackrabbits. And with 10:13 remaining, that gives great field position to the Bulls at the 27-yard line. And another low snap, picks it up. Duncan has it, fumble! No, now he picks it up. My fault. I thought the ball was on the ground. But I think he was just trying to figure out what was going on. You ever tried to figure out what was going on, Brent?
That's what I'm trying to do right now.
I try to figure out what's going on every second of the day, I think.
I know.
Sometimes I never figure it out.
Pickett tells me. I don't know.
I don't know what
Weber was doing.
No, we're old machine down
You can't even say it. You can't be it if you can't say it.
Oh, we got a ball on the field.
Where's that ball coming from?
I think they got people that play catch on the sideline like we used to. Coach Martinez cannot be happy about that.
Disrupted the offensive rhythm of the Bulls.
I hope so. Throw another one out there.
That's right.
9:40 remaining. As the snap is from the 30, and we're offsides, and it may be a free play. Everybody went to sleep, and there's a catch down to the 15. When they threw the flag, everybody went to sleep when they went offsides, and they get down to about the 14-yard line for the first down. We had them second down and about 13, and now it's going to be down to the 13-yard line.
I think that was Rangel on the play, or on the catch there. Down to the
14-yard line. As the Bulls try to score their first touchdown of the night here. As the Jackrabbits lead 16-2, and this game is not over by any stretch here.
If we can get it down to 6 minutes, we can just run the clock out.
That's right. We're good at that, aren't we? So waiting on the snap, and they'll hand it off to Pritchard up the middle. Bounces out, trying to get to the outside, and does. He's down the sideline, and he'll score. Jackrabbits not good tackling at all, and that's a 14-yard touchdown run for Pritchard.
That 14-yard touchdown run by number 14, Pritchard, wraps up a Bull drive that covers 68 yards in 12 plays and is now 16-8.
Hope we don't think we got this thing won, Brent.
Yeah, really.
So they will try an extra point instead of go for two here with an 8-point deficit.
Ezekiel Martinez on to try the extra point.
No, that's number 20.
That's Ezekiel Martinez.
Is it? Okay, up, and it is good. So with 9:14 remaining, it is now a new ball game, 16-9, and nothing is a given here tonight. So Jackrabbits lead by 7. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Fisher's Meat Market in Munster is pretty special when it comes to grocery shopping. They offer dozens of various cheeses and sausages plus high-quality meats. Fisher's also stocks your favorite beverages. In addition, you'll want to try their homemade baked goods. So you see, Fisher's is a special shopping experience. They've been serving the community since 1927. That's Fisher's Meat Market, 304 North Main Street, just a short drive to Munster.
Wellington State Bank is proud to be in Bowie and is located at 1301 Highway 59 North. They specialize in ag loans along with other bank branch products. The Bowie branch is ready to help with your next venture. TJ McEwen and the staff stand behind today's youth and are big supporters of Bowie High School sports. That's Wellington State Bank in Bowie, your full-service branch, equal housing lender, and FDIC insured. We've stood the test of time.
Welcome back as the Bulls have drawn a little closer to the Jackrabbits now on their first touchdown of the night, as with 9:14 remaining in the fourth quarter. Bridgeport scored their first touchdown tonight on a 14-yard run by number 14, Cole Pritchard. And that is capped a 68-yard drive in 12 plays. And here's an onside kick. Jackrabbits are waiting on it, but they got it.
Oh.
Do we have it?
Yeah, we have it.
Whoever that was waited on the hop, and now we're fighting for it over there. Bridgeport Bulls, the coaches are thinking it's theirs, but it's the Jackrabbits ball. Boy, we waited on it and waited on it.
I don't know who that was that came up with it. Number 4 is the one that just threw it back to the referees.
So we'll say that he come up with it.
Yeah.
And that is number 4 is Colton Schaefer. Nice job. Colton, if you're the one that came up with it, good job. Somebody did. Whoever did, thank the Lord for that.
But somebody in the black jerseys came out with it.
So the Jackrabbits have the ball, 9-10 remaining, and have it. Pretty good field position at the 44-yard line. So we'll see just about 4 or 5 first downs and eat it down and then score right here with about 1 minute left.
That's what I like. That would not hurt my feelings at all.
Wouldn't me either. Here's a handoff to Seth. Seth fumbles it, picks it up, and keeps going out across the 40. He's done that about 2 or 3 times tonight. I think he's back in his basketball days. Back in little dribblers.
Gain of 1, a scary one.
It sure was. But the Jackrabbits have 13 play drives and a 20 play drive tonight. 92 yards and 89. So we need to get about a 10 play drive here.
Yeah.
Or 20 play drive.
We may be way too close.
Yeah, we may be.
To score.
So 2nd down and 9. Here for the Jackrabbits. Raider underneath center. And he will hand it off to Johnson going left. And here he goes, getting close to the first down. They swing him forward. He's still going to the 41-yard line.
Man, that kid is running with a vengeance tonight.
Tracks Johnson down to the bull, 41-yard line. Couldn't come at a better time. 2nd down and 9. Clock running, 8:20 remaining. And, whoa, that'll eat a lot more clock right there.
Raiders, stand over here for about 20 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. And run back out there with like 10 seconds left.
Yes.
And then tell him to play and then snap it with like 2 left.
See, I like it.
Here he goes, back to the huddle with 15 on the play clock. He ain't gotten there yet.
Johnson's 10 carries, 90 yards.
He's been the star of the game so far.
Absolutely.
Him and TJ.
Extra point TJ.
5 on the play clock. And we snap it with a 3. And up the middle, here we go. Up the middle, there goes Seth. Seth to the 20 to the 19-yard line. Seth said, everybody thinks about Raider being the quarterback. I'll show you.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm the big brother in this family. Always have been. I can whoop Raider any second.
Whoop him anytime I want to.
He's all the way down to the 20-yard line. And another first down for this Jackrabbit offense.
How many coaches does it take to call a play, Scott?
Look at him. We got 5 coaches calling the play out here. Dunham, he just wants to be a part of them.
Yeah.
He's just going, that's what I thought. Yeah,
that's what I was going to call. That's exactly what I was going to call.
So that'll get the clock down to 7:15 remaining. Quickly to the line of scrimmage now. Are we set? Yep, everybody's set. And now right up the middle we go again with Seth. And Seth tackled for a gain of 3 this time. There'll be some sore young men in the morning. It's been a hard-hitting ball game on both sides.
For it to be 16-9.
Yeah, exactly. So what do we got? 6:50 remaining now. And Raider back in the game.
Take your time
back in the huddle. He's looking at the play clock.
He sure is. That's one thing I've been impressed with so far this year, really, is our clock management. We've done a lot better job of getting the plays in, getting to the line, and then snapping and being able to control that.
And here we are at the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 7. And handed off to Johnson up the left side. He's got a big hole. He's at the 10, 5. Diving for the end zone, and he is stopped at the 1.
I'll take that. That's more clock, more time off the clock.
Stopping at the 1-yard line. Jax Johnson over the 100-yard mark now. And what a game that young man has played for the Jackrabbits tonight. 6:21 remaining. Jackrabbits leading 16-9, trying to get that 2-touchdown advantage back.
107 yards on the ground for Jax Johnson on 11 carries. Seth Mann not far behind with 80 yards on 13 carries. And our 2 touchdowns.
We're not in any hurry to get this play off. Look at us. 13, 12, 11. We're in the huddle. Now we're at the line of scrimmage. Everybody sit still.
Once we break the huddle, it doesn't take us long to snap it.
And snap it. Hand it off to Seth, and Seth's in for his 3rd touchdown of the night. And this has been the man show tonight with a little Jax Johnson sprinkled in.
With a lot of Jax Johnson.
I know. We'll take it all weekend.
That's a 1-yard touchdown run by Seth Mann, his 3rd of the night. Jack's coming off the field going, why can't I get a touchdown?
I know. I've run for 100-something yards, and then you hand it off to Seth, and let Seth get the glory.
What a vulture. That Jackrabbit drive covered 56 yards in 6 plays, and we're going for our 3rd extra point of the night.
Look at him. Look at him. Here he kicks up. Oh, that's all the way to the concession stand, and it's good.
He almost kicked the camera.
I've never seen anybody get so excited about an extra point. We'll be back in 1 minute. Jackrabbits again with a 2-touchdown lead. Now lead 23-9. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
No matter what season the calendar says it is, it's always cowboy hat season. And American Hat Company has the finest handcrafted straw and felt hats in the world to cover you from January to December. Visit your local Western wear retailer or check out AmericanHat.net to find the style, fit, and color to fit your style today. American Hat Company, proud to be an American, proud to wear an American hat.
Select Ready Mix in Bowie serves Montague and Wise counties and the surrounding counties with top quality drivers and concrete scheduled and delivered to finish your project. Services include skid steer, driveway, and road sand and base. Call Select Ready Mix to discuss your next concrete project at 940-872-1176 or come by the Bowie office at 3258 Highway 59 North. They're looking for responsible drivers offering competitive pay, health insurance, and paid holidays. Call Select Ready Mix 940-872-1176 or 940-627-8769.
Welcome back. What a great drive there for the Jackrabbits as they score on another touchdown by Seth Mann. 3 touchdown runs by Seth, and the Jackrabbits lead 23-9 over the Bridgeport Bulls. Still 5:50 remaining in this ball game. It's still anybody's ball game. Just a 2-touchdown lead here for the Jackrabbits. Here's TJ's kick, and he kicks this one.
Bounce.
It does stay out of bounds. Still rolling at the 4, where it's picked up by Pritchard. And the Jackrabbits have him down at the 5. Man, these special teams have turned the season around for the Jackrabbits in 2 games here, Brant.
I'll tell you what.
Look at TJ. Look at him.
Look at him. There's not a faster kicker in the county.
Oh, gosh. Here he comes. Watch out. Get out of his way.
Yeah.
He ain't even kicked into the net tonight, I don't think, has he?
We need to probably take that down.
Yeah, let's take it back to the shop. Or wherever it belongs. All the way back to the 7-yard line are the Bulls now. And they got a long way to go, and they need 2 scores here. 5:43 remaining. They have 2 timeouts left. Jackrabbits have 2 timeouts left. And Duncan will be standing at his goal line here waiting to snap, and most every snap has been low tonight.
Better watch out for Will Cross on this.
I think so. Here he comes from the outside. Pritchard has him. They bring him down.
Ward.
Did Ward hit him again?
Yes.
I'm going down after the game and find that young man.
Absolutely. And there's Justin Clark right in the middle of that, too.
Yeah, it was Pritchard on the carry, wasn't it? And he loses 2 yards back to the 5-yard line. Ooh, 2nd down and 12. Clock running.
Oh, 56 cramped up again. He's down. He's down.
That's the same one that did a while ago, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
So we'll take this opportunity to take a 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Broke down on the side of the road? Were you in a vehicular accident? When you need a tow, call on the pros at Pig Towing Service. Jeremy Pig and his crew have been coming to your rescue for 8 years now. Covering a wide service area, Pig Towing serves Montague, Clay, and Wise counties. So next time you find yourself needing a tow, call on the professionals at Pig Towing. Call 940-841-2879. That's Pig Towing, 940-841-2879. Visit their Facebook page, Pig Towing Service, for more information.
Welcome back. Jackrabbits lead 23-9, 5:17 remaining in the ball game. Bulls have the ball at their own 5-yard line. We've already seen 1 safety tonight. 2. So, well, for us, but 2 in the game. 1 last week. Here's the snap. It is a low snap. They hand it off to Pritchard. No, that's not Pritchard. That's Marlett trying to get to the outside. Is his name Marlett? Something like that. And he gets close to the 1st down.
Or something like that.
Well, that's close enough.
Something. Yeah.
I don't think they gave him the 1st down. I think he gets to the 16-yard line. Number 13 is
Trace
Marlett. So to bring up 3rd down and 1. Clock running, 4:40 remaining. Long way to go for the Bridgeport Bulls, and not a lot of time to get there. Jackrabbits lead 23-9. And here's the handoff again up the middle. This will be the first down. Jackrabbits hit him hard at the 20, and that's where they bring him down. First down and 10 for the Bulls at the 20-yard line.
Coach Miller needs to get that clock to running a little faster.
I think so. Oh, we got Kobe Miller in the way here.
Oh, yeah, we got Kobe Miller, Kelly Miller, Matthew Miller, Alan Miller on the phone over here. Saying there's too many coaches on the radio. Well, there's a reason we're up here. We make the wrong call most of the time.
4 minutes remaining. Here comes Cross in on the blitz, and he hits him in the backfield. Gets away, Pritchard. Here he comes around to the 15, and the Jackrabbits will bring him down. He's a load to bring down for sure, and we bring him down at the 16. That's going to be a loss of 3. Well, that may be a loss of 4. Where they bring him down at?
Hayden, both the Rodriguez boys in that one, Hayden and Hunter.
Well, we'll take Rodriguez squared any day, won't we?
Yes, we will. Back down to the,
17-yard line.
3.
Loss of 3. Bring up second down and 13. 3:30 remaining in the ball game. Jackrabbit defense coming up with another stop here. Second down and 13. Bulls not in a whole lot of hurry. Duncan gets the snap. He's back to throw. He's got a man out there. And we turn it. Oh, it's right through Seth. Man hasn't done a thing all night.
I hate it when it hits me right between the 2 and the 1.
He hasn't done a thing all night. He's only scored 3 touchdowns for the Jackrabbits, and he lets this interception go right through his hands.
That's the one thing he'll remember.
I know. He'll think,
got a hat trick, a touchdown.
I bet his dad remembers that. He'll walk in the house and goes, Dad, I scored 3 touchdowns. Yeah, but you dropped that interception. That would have sealed the ball game.
You know it.
Oh, and a timeout charge to the Bridgeport Bulls. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
You can trust your animal's care to Cross Timbers Veterinary Hospital, 1403 Highway 59 North in Bowie and 201 Main Street in Nocona. They utilize state-of-the-art diagnosis and exhibit exemplary treatment of your animal. A wide variety of small animal services, include well care, are offered. In addition, they offer bovine and equine services along with an online pharmacy, 24-hour emergency service, plus boarding and daycare for your pet. Call for an appointment with Dr. Brian Adigo, Sarah Holloway, Stetson Miller, or Madison Wiggins. 940-872-2161. Visit their website at crosstimbersvet.org or on Facebook for more information.
Do you have an electrical job? Don't ever try to do it yourself. Call on the professionals at BK Electric in Bowie. They can handle industrial, commercial, and residential projects. Plus, BK Electric does oil field and trenching service. So next time you need some electrical work done, call on BK Electric, 940-872-5750. That's BK Electric, 940-872-5750. TCL number 21510 and ME number 24131. BK Electric is a strong supporter of Jackrabbit Sports.
The best hits of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. KNTX, 97.3 FM and 1410 AM. Bowie, Nocona.
Well, welcome back as the Bulls try to pass across the middle to number 0, Caden Rangel, and the pass went incomplete. Biggest play of the night coming here, 4th down. And are they punting? They've taken their quarterback out of the game.
No way they punt right here, right?
I don't know. Pritchard's back in punting formation here. 3:09 remaining, 23-9.
Watch out for the fake.
I don't know if I'd even have anybody back.
Yeah, just let it run.
Yeah, just let it roll out and see what we can do. But Pritchard's back in the punting formation. It's 4th down and 13, and he will punt. Jackrabbits go, oh, look at that punt. Get away from it, Seth. Oh, what a catch.
Ooh, that's false. If he did a fair catch, you can't grab him on the head and around the waist and try to catch that.
No, I don't think so. But anyway, the nice catch by Seth. All I could see was that bouncing through his arms.
I know it.
But a great job by Seth, and Jackrabbits, he hasn't done a dang thing all night, has he?
At least he caught that one. I'd rather him catch that one than the interception.
Yeah, really. So 1st down and 10 for the Jackrabbits as they move it back. Well, they've got it 45. Now, look at him. They just keep moving it.
Well, it makes it hard to do my stats over here if that's what he's going to keep doing.
-1 +1. -1 +1. Yeah. 2:59 remaining in the game.
And they only have one timeout.
Yeah, one timeout remaining. Just
one first down ought to wrap this thing up.
Thanks for pulling those words out of my mouth. That's all right.
That's what we do. We've been doing this together for at least a year.
Oh, we may have movement. I don't see a flag. But here's a handoff up the middle, and it goes maybe a yard. Who's that to?
What's it?
Was it Seth? Yeah. Seth Mann with the carry. Nice tackle there by number 50 for the Bridgeport Bulls, and that is Griffin Jones on the tackle.
The man who had the safety.
Yep. 2nd down and 9. Clock still running. 2:35 remaining in the game. Jackrabbits lead by 2 touchdowns, 23-9. There's that Cameron Wood whipping his hair around down there. He can go to the barber with me next time I go to get to know him.
Yeah.
2nd down and 9. Hand off to Johnson going left. Cuts it up the middle. And he gets close to the first down, but I think he's going to come up just a little bit short.
They can give him to the
45. Keep walking. Oh, they're giving it to us.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know if he got there, but they're giving it to us. And that just might do it. Just a might?
Just a might.
Are
you going to take Cameron to see Truman?
Yeah, no. Well, Truman retired. So,
yeah, I know.
So I have to go take him to see Zeke now.
Truman's place.
Deke, not Zeke. Deke. Yeah, Deke. He may be here, Deke Belcher. You may be out there listening. I don't know. But he does a fine job. Takes him 5 minutes for $20.
Yours is a tough one to do. I don't know how.
5 minutes for $20. So I'm not crapping.
Yeah.
Not crapping one bit. So 1st down and 10 for the Jackrabbits. Handoff up the middle. Seth Mann. Seth gets to about the 41-yard line. And 90 seconds remaining in this game. And this game's over, Brant. Bridgeport's not calling a timeout.
I'm not believing it until that horn goes off.
I've got a million spots over here to do. Well, we'll get it done, though. We always handle it.
We know we're professionals.
Well, I'm not going that far.
Well, you're right.
Don't go that far. People out there right now going, no.
Good gosh, yeah.
No, why did he say that? He knows better than that.
Yeah, Graham Moody and Sean Baker going, good grief, these guys.
1 minute remaining. Jackrabbits lead 23-9. Raider underneath center. Hands it off to his brother, Seth. Seth trying to get to the outside. Stay in bounds, Seth. And he does.
Oh,
gets knocked down at about the 35-yard line. That's right at the first down marker. And it's a first down, and that'll do it. Seth gets up limping once again. And we can kneel on it and take this one to the bank right here, Brent.
Take it to Jacksboro National Bank.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come see me.
You got that one in there, didn't you?
Yes, I did. This game's brought to you by Bowie News, where game nights during the school year. The Bowie News post scores to Facebook and Twitter. Get updates on how local teams are faring on the Bowie News Facebook, Twitter, BowieNewsOnline.com, and in print on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So you can read all about this Jackrabbit win on Saturdays. Paper from Jordan Neal.
I mean, it's a big thing here, Brent.
Huge.
We hadn't won this early in the season. Whoa! We're getting whacked.
Yeah.
Let's just don't fight. Everything's cool.
Let's keep everybody in the ball game here.
Get them back out of here. Who's this right here? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Need to be in there.
Coach Price will have a strong word
Yes,
with
he
him.
will.
And that's it. It's over.
That ball, the game is over, and the Jackrabbits win 23-9. We'll be back in 4 minutes. 4-minute timeout. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Red lights usually mean stop. When you see a red light come on in your car, it means to stop by Ward's Auto Service and Muffler Shop. Ward's Auto has been providing professional auto repair service to our area for over 35 years. Their ASE certified technicians service all makes and models of vehicles. Wheel alignments too. Visit their Facebook page for more information. Call 940-872-2301 or take your vehicle to 503 West Wise in Bowie. That's Ward's Auto Service and Muffler Shop.
Independence Hall has the best team in the business. That's why it's no surprise that residents and their families continue to trust and rely on their expert services and personalized attention. Call today to schedule a tour at 940-872-9718. And if you're worried about putting your loved one in an assisted living facility, you need to know there's no safer place. Most seniors feel it's a great place to live. Call or stop by Independence Hall at 1210 Jackson Street in Bowie, 940-872-9718.
Friday Night Lights and Jackrabbit football, two things that our town lives for and Barron Brothers is proud to be a part of. Season after season, year after year, North Texas farms and families have come to count on Barron Brothers for cattle and horse feed, fertilizer, and even supplies for your pets. Barron Brothers has 5 locations to serve you, with one on Highway 59 South right here in Bowie. Or go check us out at barronbrothers.com. Barron Brothers, serving our communities with quality products and superior service for over 80 years.
When was your last eye exam? Call Brookstone Eye Center in Bowie for all your family's eye care needs. Dr. Kistner and her staff offer complete eye care services. From eye exams, glasses, and contact lenses, urgent care, and evaluation of cataract, glaucoma, and macular degeneration. Experience all the latest technology in eye care. Visit our website at brookstoneeyecenter.com or stop by our Bowie location at 501 East London. Call us today and see better tomorrow at 940-872-5417. Open Tuesday through Thursday from 9 till 5 and Friday 9 till 1. Closed Mondays. Brookstone Eye Center supports our local team.
Are you looking to add some cows to your herd, or maybe you have too many cows and need to downsize? Call on Ronnie Harden and Jackie Bishop at the Graham Livestock Commission in Graham, Texas. They have a sale every Monday at 10 a.m. Call 940-549-0078 or email Ronnie at grahamlivestock.com. You can also visit their website at grahamlivestock.com to view their past sales and get directions. Graham Livestock Sales, 203 Highway 67 in Graham, Texas. Livestock sales every Monday at 10 a.m.
Show your Jackrabbit pride with a Bowie mascot debit card for your Legend Bank hometown checking account. We give back to the school for every mascot card we issue. Plus, every time you use your card, you'll earn points that you can redeem for great gifts and even gift cards. Visit our website, www.legend.bank, and click on Personal Checking for more information. We look forward to serving you. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions may apply.
Lone Star Backhoe and Septic specializes in new septic systems and septic repair. They also offer septic cleanout, which is recommended every 3 years, and offer site evaluations for new septic systems. In addition, they build roads, house pads and ponds, install storm shelters, and clear brush. For a free estimate, call 940-841-1736. Serving the Montague, Clay, Wise, and Jack County area, Lone Star Backhoe and Septic offers competitive pricing and quality work. Whether residential or commercial, call Casey Denson and Ronnie Dukes to discuss your next project. 940-841-1736.
If you're looking for real value in car insurance, value that means a good price and even more, see State Farm agent Tim Wynn and ask about State Farm's low-cost car insurance. If you have an accident, Tim will get your claim started promptly and make sure it's settled fairly. See why so many of your neighbors in the Bowie area insure their cars with State Farm. For a better car insurance value, see Tim Wynn at 201 West Pecan in Bowie. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back here to Jackrabbit Stadium. Jackrabbits just defeated the Bridgeport Bulls here 23-9, and Brant's going to give you the team stats right fast, and should be pretty lopsided towards the Jackrabbits, I would think, Brant.
Absolutely. Let's look at the visitor Bulls tonight. They had 9 first downs. They ran the ball 25 times for 106 yards. They were 3 of 9 through the air for 34 yards, 140 yards of total offense for the Bulls here this evening. They had 8 penalties for 66 yards, 1 of 8 on third down conversions, 2 of 3 on fourth down. For the victorious Jackrabbits tonight, they scored 23 points on the scoreboard. They also had 23 first downs. They ran the ball 51 times for 273 yards. They were 3 of 6 through the air for 43 yards. That's 316 total yards of offense for the Jackrabbits tonight. They had 8 penalties for 63 yards, 5 of 13 on third down conversion, and 1 of 2 on fourth down conversion. So what did I say? Was that 316 of total yards for the Jackrabbits to 140 for the Bulls here tonight.
Well, we'll be back with our individual stats and talk about next week's game. Well, no, we'll do that in our post-game show, but we'll get the individual stats when we return in 2 minutes. 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Stable, innovative, flexible. Jacksboro National Bank retains the values and mission established in 1905, providing a stable foundation to build on. We strive to provide the latest products technology to allow our customers to take advantage of these advancements. Open minds and flexible approach allow Jacksboro National Bank to assist our customers to respond to opportunities. Stable, innovative, flexible. That's my bank. Jacksboro National Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Corey Hooks, and I am excited. Corey Hooks Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Check out our new website at CoreyHooks.com, where you will find all our new and pre-owned inventory, check trade values, securely apply for an auto loan, inquire about parts, schedule service, and handle all your body shop needs. Our friendly professional staff is here to serve you. Come out and see us at 6486 U.S. Highway 287 in Bowie under the giant American flag.
Nocona Feed and Ranch has feed for your animals and ranch supplies too, but they're much more than that. They carry welding supplies, do oil changes, getting you in and out quickly, plus provide new tire service and repairs. In addition, they stock auto parts for your convenience. Nocona Feed and Ranch invites you to come by and visit their store and to check out their Facebook page too. Nocona Feed and Ranch, 1323 Highway 82 in Nocona.
Texoma Plumbing and Construction LLC is your locally owned and operated plumbing specialist serving Montague and the surrounding counties. Texoma Plumbing and Construction offers residential, new construction, and remodels. Also service and repair, sewer and drain cleanout, tankless water heaters, and gas lines. So when you need an expert plumber, call Texoma Plumbing and Construction, 940-872-5000 or 940-825-6828, and like them on Facebook. License number M39201.
Welcome back as the Jackrabbits win 23-9 over the Bridgeport Bulls, and Brandon's going to give you some individual stats now.
Take a look at some individual stats, starting with the Bulls. On the ground, Cole Pritchard, 13 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown. Trace Marlette, 8 carries for 29 yards, and Christian Duncan, 4 carries for 23 yards. And on the ground for the Jackrabbits, Jack Johnson, 12 carries, 116 yards. Follow that up with Seth Mann, 17 carries, 93 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Raider Man carried 9 times for 45 yards. Tucker Jones had 7 carries for 9 yards. Justin Clark, 4 carries for 5 yards. And Braden Ryan carried it twice for 5 yards. Through the air for the Bulls, Christian Duncan was 3 of 9 for 34 yards. Catching those 3 balls, 1 went to Caden Rangel for 16. 1 went to Trace Marlette for 10. And then Drew Vidal caught 1 for 8. Through the air for the Jackrabbits, Raider Man was 3 of 6 for 43 yards. And catching those balls, 2 of them went to Tucker Jones for 30 yards, and Troy Kesey hauled in 1 for 13. If you remember us talking in the pregame show, talking about how to stop this team, Cole Pritchard was what we talked about last year. 23 carries, 255 yards, and 3 touchdowns. This year, 13 carries, 54 yards, and only a single touchdown.
Amen. We did what we had to do, didn't we?
Absolutely. Had to get that win. Now we're 1-1.
Exactly. 1-1, and we'll talk about it a little more and set up our game with the Henrietta Bearcats homecoming next week and our award-winning post-game show coming up in 1 minute. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
It's time to wrap up tonight's Jackrabbit football coverage with the postgame show. The postgame show was brought to you by Edward Jones, Nathan Wood. We'll send you back to the stadium for the postgame show right after this.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, I agree, and I'd like to help. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Nathan Wood. Together, we can give your long-term retirement strategy the attention it deserves. Stop by our office at 112 East Tarrant here in Bowie, Texas, or call us at 940-872-3071. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Welcome back for our Edward Jones post-game show as Seth Mann scores 3 touchdowns for the Jackrabbits, but stars all the way around for the Jackrabbits tonight. Jax Johnson, what can we say about him tonight, Brandon?
Yeah, really, not a whole lot. Other than, gracious, man, he made some tough runs and got us some huge first downs when we needed to. And another one that I'd like to point out is Raider Man growing up.
Oh, yeah. We talked about that in the pregame show about he's had one game under his belt now, and he knows what it takes to be a varsity quarterback. And man, did he do it here tonight?
He sure did. And then the defense. Pick your defensive player tonight. I mean, to hold this team to 9 points?
Cameron Ward, whoever Cameron Ward is. Man, there he is standing down there and played a great ball game.
Sure did.
Here tonight, and just a great defensive game all the way around for the Jackrabbits here tonight.
It started with the defense when Will Cross got back there and got that safety after that long drive stalled out at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, that could have been a game breaker right there.
Oh, absolutely.
But man, he took care of things, and it was all Jackrabbits after that as they win 23-9 here tonight. And now we move on to take on the Henrietta Bearcats on Friday night, and it's homecoming here. And Henrietta's always a tough game for us. It doesn't matter if we're good, if they're bad. If we're bad and they're good, it's always a very tough ball game. And we know it's going to be tough. And Henrietta's defeating Millsap tonight, and so, it's just going to be one of those tough games, just kind of like this one was here tonight, Brent.
It sure is, and you're right. It doesn't matter who's good, who's bad. That Henrietta Bowie game is always a nail-biter.
It sure is, and it's going to be packed.
Yes, it will.
It's just like what Coach Pickett always says, homecoming is just like Easter at church. Everybody shows up.
That's right. That's right.
So it's going to be a packed house here at Jackrabbit Stadium, and that's just the way it should be. And if we keep winning, it's just going to keep getting packed.
Just keep getting bigger and bigger. It sure is, but we're running out of home games already.
Yeah, we are. That's not a good thing.
It's not 3 of the 5 getting done here in the first 3 weeks of the season.
That's exactly right. But what a great game the Jackrabbits played here tonight as they win 23-9 over the Bridgeport Bulls, and stay out there and celebrate, young men, because y'all played a great game tonight. But a long season to go, and it's been a while since we've been 1-1.
That's right. Celebrate this one tonight, and in the morning it's over.
That's right.
Move on to the Bearcats.
Exactly. We won one game last year, and we've got that out of the way. We won one now in 2 games. We won our first one in the eighth week last year. So
yep.
No, the 9th week, I guess.
I don't know. It was
whatever. Way late in the season, anyway. But now we've got that now out of the way. Now it's moving on to unseen territory of 2 wins. So
wow.
So every week is a step in the right direction, right?
That's right, absolutely. And Coach Price and his staff have the boys headed in the right direction for sure.
He sure does. And what a great game Jackrabbits played tonight. So anyway, we'd like to thank all our sponsors sponsoring our coaches show, Caswell Brothers. Pregame intro was Cross Timbers Title, game intro Barron Brothers, and down the line, Brookstone Eye Center, Graham Livestock, Legend Bank, Lone Star Backhoe, State Farm, Tim Wynn, Jacksboro National Bank, Corey Hooks Auto Center, Nocona Feed and Ranch, Texoma Plumbing, Lipscomb Auto Center, White's Magneto, Bowie Pharmacy, Forsberg Store, best hamburgers around. And put that on. Just slide that right in there, Brad. Custom Pump and Windmill, Hilltop Tires, Fisher's Meat Market, Wellington State Bank, American Hat, Select Ready Mix, Pig Towing Service, Cross Timbers Veterinarian Office, BK Electric, Ward's Auto Service, Independence Hall, and sponsoring this award-winning post-game show this year, Edward Jones and Nathan Wood.
And our in-game sponsor, the Bowie News.
Brent, good job as always.
Thank you. You
Drew, good job of witnessing this game down there. And thanks to Jess back in the station. Thanks, especially tonight, Jess. Good job. Thanks to families for allowing us to do this. And as always, thanks to the Henderson family. Next week, the Jackrabbits take on the Henrietta Bearcats. It's homecoming. We'll have a big crowd here. Hope you're here with us. If not, join us around about 7:15 here on KNTX. Pregame show will start about 7. But you just really want to hear Brent and I. So about 7:15. And we'll try to bring it to you as good as we can. Hopefully, Jackrabbits will be 2-1 after next week, but the Jackrabbits win tonight, 23-9 over the Bridgeport Bulls. Until next week against the Henrietta Bearcats. So long, everyone.
The